What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another exciting edition of This Week in Madden Show 198. That means we only have 2 episodes till episode 200. Gave away a next-gen console at TWIM 100.
Yeah.
That was big.
Yes, it was.
We got to do some giveaways for TWIM 200.
Yes, we do.
We got to do lots of things. We got the community here.
Yes, we do.
Got a new microphone stand.
Hopefully it's not echoey. Echo.
Probably a little echoey, but hopefully it's overall better. I heard it was tinny first, now here it's echoey. I don't know. You guys let me know what you like. I got some good comments on YouTube today that people like it. Here is what's coming up on the show. We got your mailbag questions you can send over to us. All the regulars. We might lose power. If we lose power, we'll be back. I don't know if you guys can hear that. They can probably hear that.
You guys could hear that, right?
Yeah.
That's wicked loud.
We're going to talk zone coverage, new final additions, the Blitz meta, some playbook weaknesses, base aligning twice, $1 million, fullback dive defense, and we're going to have a random playbook all Madden challenge.
Wait, you and I?
No.
Head-to-head, mutt, all Madden.
Random playbook.
Okay.
Whatever the chat wants.
Huh?
So that's what we have for you guys. If we survive the power outage, if not, we'll come back. It's intense out there.
It might go out. Real talk. It
went out the other night.
TWIM 198 might not stand a chance against Mother Nature today.
You were unfortunate that this storm wasn't last night, because while I was raining down a thunderous ground game on you, there was no lightning to set the lights out for Sgibs when he was down 21-0. He had to stay in the game and take it. No power outage could save that man from the Z Farwell's Thunder Run game. Neutron with the sub hype. Thank you very much.
14 months in a row?
That is
my guy.
Awesome.
My guy.
Shout out to the Neutron.
All right.
For this playbook, tonight, we're currently in the Ram Shearer, so if you want to turn on your Xbox and follow around,
Justin Martin, my guy.
Feel free to do that. All right, here we go.
All right.
First question of the night. Steeltown wants to know, any hot new playbooks in Madden 17?
There's always new playbooks. But, I mean, in terms of...
Not playbooks, but they add plays over the course.
Well, right. You always have your standard team playbooks and stuff, but it's going to be something that that's one of the most exciting things about the release of the new game, is the anticipation of it.
Now, you have the Rams. I was going to say, is there anything... So, for example, right, in last year's game, you had the nickel 2-4-5 double A gap. Mm-hmm. That was a new formation in last year's game. And then I think the 3-3-5 odd was a new formation in last year's game.
Correct.
Now, I'm in the Patriots defensive playbook.
Yep.
Generally, what I've noticed, the trend over Madden seasons is when a team makes a deep run into the playoffs, that team generally will get more love on their playbook in the upcoming season. I think 2 years ago, the Seahawks got a lot of new plays. They saw some of like the cover 3 show too, because they were able to mix up. In a lot of times when there's a new feature in the game, like they had disguise coverages 2 years ago, you saw a lot of new disguise coverage plays. When there was a lot of read options, I think 3 years ago, you saw a lot more read option plays.
Niners, yeah.
This year, they always like to highlight, like the 3-3-5 odd, the Patriots do it well with their exact personnel. So that's something they like to add into the game. So my guess would be for next season, because they're adding new zone coverages, and we've all read the blog about all the new different types of zones, you will see some plays that maybe have different styles of zone coverage. I don't really know what there's going to be. We're going to talk a little bit about zone coverage later. But I would think that they would update some of the zone defensive coverages and give you a few more options. Now, offensively, you got any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I think it follows along the same kind of cadence. Like, you take a look at what you see in the playoffs, or what was like the big overarching theme of the NFL last season. A lot of what you saw from Cam Newton, like that's what we've seen in past years. Like your examples, you saw Kaepernick in the read option, and then the following year it was kind of like something that was brought in. So it's going to be fun. I think that one of the best times of the year for all Madden fans, like in-depth hardcore guys like everyone watching here tonight, is when you get in the game for the first time and you just get a shot at looking at all the new playbooks, all the new plays, everything added in the game, and you have that 1 week binge of just in the lab trying out all the new formations and plays. Awesome.
And so another really good way to get information, guys, is to follow Anthony White on Twitter. I know that A-Dub went on to the Sim Football Radio Show a couple weeks ago. I think it's this week, actually. So if you follow those guys on Twitter, Sim F-Ball Critic, you can check out the interview with A-Dub. I don't know what he talked about specifically, probably zone coverage, but he might have dropped a few playbook nuggets in that interview, and that's a guy that if you hit him up with questions or you saw something you want to see in the game on Sundays, he knows everything that goes on and is really, really sharp when it comes to playbooks. So make sure to check that out.
Oh, for sure.
But those are our guesstimates as to what will be the hotness in Madden 17. Next question in the mailbag. This one's coming in from 7 Cities. It's going to be a long question, long answer. What he's saying is he does the slide protection, slides left twice, calls play action, but he ends up just kind of like feeling like he has to fold and go down to the run game. And I think he was asking this question. He didn't use these words, but he said, what is the Blitz metagame? That's what I took his question to be. And I would like to help explain it from my perspective. So, I don't know, do you have gun? Give me gun bunch. I would normally say, give me a play like inside cross. First week Madden's out. Nobody's got pressure.
Nobody.
No one's got
Sgibs.
No one's got weird pressure, and then the second week the game's out, people come up with 3-3-5 odd pressure. So here's the example, right? People, the first week Madden's out, they come out, they play cover 3, and make a read here. Just make a read, like give yourself time, hit a corner out. Like be patient because I'm not able to get a pass rush without kind of sending pressure. People feel comfortable passing the ball. They go to kind of like their generic 4 verticals play. They go to these corner strike routes. They go to things that take time to develop downfield because they know against cover 3 they have time because I can't sneak in and blitz you. Then the second week the game's out. It's cover 3, but maybe they do something like this, like we've been doing from the 3-3-5 odd. Maybe they send it here, and then maybe they drop the pressure off the weak side. And now that route that you've been waiting for, wait for the route, gets shed, and all of a sudden the pressure then comes in, you take the sack, and that's bad. So then you run the ball a little bit. Third week the game's out. Fourth week the game's out. Somebody comes up with a hot blitz scheme where the pressure comes up the middle. They slide a guy here, they slide a guy here, they contain, they do all this exotic stuff, and the insta-sack happens. And then you really feel like you can't pass the ball. Because if somebody's doing this, if somebody's, say, blitzing Roby off the edge and send in 6 or send in an extra guy, you can then block the halfback, you can block the tight end, you can use screen passes, you can do a lot of different things.
Oh, yeah, I can.
But when they start to send kind of the A-gap pressure, like now the game has evolved into a position where you're playing 2-man under and you're potentially getting A-gap pressure, you're forcing them to block the halfback, you're still getting 2-man. The ratings in Ultimate Team are definitely helping your defensive linemen rushing quicker than ever before. I just end up running the ball. Because if I'm in gun split close, I don't feel like I feel like I can protect, but I feel like all the routes I want to run, I don't have time to get them off. I have to slide protect that I'm not comfortable with. I got to do all kinds of different things. So 7 Cities VA is agreeing with me in the chat. He's the guy that asked the question. But as this season goes on and on, what do you notice the blitz metagame to be? Like the first time somebody runs Mike Scrape on you in a game, and then you start to see it for the next 10 games. Like you say you hit a 10-game stretch, and the first game's somebody's Mike Scraping you, and then 5 of the next 10 guys Mike Scrape. You maybe go 500 in those games in MUT seasons, and then you're like, man, I got to run the ball against this, or I need to run strong power. We saw people utilize that. I need to run play action, but you don't have the best play action plays yet. You have a play action play. But you don't have a play-action play that you can run the whole game and feel good about.
Right.
What do you think? Like when I face Crossfire now, I run shovel option to the right side of the field, and it works. But earlier in the year, people had like a cover 4 A gap that was patched that I couldn't run shovel option to the left because the dude would come in. So during that stretch of games where I was trying to run shovel option left, it didn't work. Now I run it to the right and it works, but like it took me a bunch of games to figure that out. And that's like kind of the blitz metagame that you go against. What do you notice of how the game kind of evolves as the course goes on, and like how can you pick it up? Because we give people individual tips. We say, hey, if you see the line shift like this and a guy go here, slide left and block the halfback.
Mm-hmm.
But then you got to play a whole game like that. It's tough. We teach you to do it
that's
once,
the game.
But it turns the game into, well, now I just got to run the ball, and then we get what I played last night. I just ran the ball every play. It's not fun. For me to run the ball against you all game because you're setting a pressure.
No, but listen, you can't have that mindset or that opinion of pressure when the inverse is the same problem.
We're speaking directly to the blitz metagame. I'm not challenging you.
No.
I'm saying
correct.
teach 7 cities.
Yes, correct. But it's the meta becomes what the blitz is. So it was Mike's scrape, and then now the meta then says, well, how do I counter meta? We have this blitz. We know it's available to us. What are the tools that we have in the game? Things we can do with the ball, run the ball, then becomes the counter to it. So that the meta of what is the blitz meta? The blitz meta is defined by what the blitz is, and then how do you counter and prevent that blitz from being effective?
So we got crossfire here.
Becomes what the meta is.
I agree. Like if some guy isn't good at Mike Scrape, he's not good at setting up the adjustments. Like I don't think it's going to be an effective thing all game long. But if somebody if somebody's coming out and they're running crossfire against you, what do you do for a full game against it?
So crossfire is one of those mischievous plays that it's really difficult because you don't necessarily always have like the utmost confidence that your line's going to kind of pick the pressure up because it's random. And I think that's what makes it so effective. And I think it's a lot of ratings based because you get the inside linebacker, so pinch your line here. You get the inside right linebacker, pinch it down. Nope, that was your linebackers.
Trying to pinch
LD.
it down. Yep.
Down. There you go. So that gets your linebackers in the correct position. But where you generally, the rule of thumb to pick up all these pressures that we're seeing from the A-gap is to block whatever side your halfback is on, and then to slide protect that side of the wherever your halfback is. You can do it once. I know people like it twice. I've done it once and I've success. I just kind of do it twice because now it's in my own head. But doing it twice to whatever side your halfback is blocking is usually the best start to help you pick it up. And see right there, that's where the problem
And that's where
comes.
people no longer want to really run halfback wheel and wait for the 10-yard because you play the computer.
Correct.
You play your solo challenges. You run halfback wheel. You throw those 15-yard corner routes.
Mm-hmm.
You get chunk plays. Computer doesn't really adapt like a human does. That you go into a game, you beat your brother, you beat your friend, you climb the leaderboards halfway. Then all of a sudden you come up against somebody who's running this pressure. You don't have time to throw downfield. So you're like, man, now it's 2nd and 8. I better just run it again. Because if I get sacked, it's 3rd and 17. I don't have a play for that. I know I can't wait and be patient to go downfield. And that's the metagame. But to me, I get in 2-week stretches where I'm afraid of facing scrape or afraid of facing loop, and I just go into a run game shell.
Yep.
You seem to just pass your way out of it.
That's because to be able to beat the blitz meta. I mean, it really requires specific practice against it to feel comfortable. You don't when you choose to run the ball against it, you're not that's not you being defiant saying, well, I can never pass. I think it's more of a product of you feel comfortable knowing I know I can run the ball, so I'm going to do that. It's more of a product of getting in and running pass protection schemes
right
against it. So
right.
I don't think you're forced to only run the ball. I think that it's whatever you feel comfortable. We have a guy in the chat right now. I think it was Maulard or Mr. Craig. He said, I'm going to run fullback dive and halfback toss against you all game, and I'm not going to feel sorry. Good. If that's going to get you the W, do it.
Right, if it's going to get your opponent out of that pressure.
Yeah.
That's good.
Right.
But, yeah. I just feel like I was in the Browns playbook for a while, passed every down. Then you face scrape, and then it's oh, man, let me go back to the Colts where I can run, but then still pass. Took some heat for running 4 verticals the other day, but it's a great play.
It's the most basic play of football.
And you're running it with 2 drags, though. So you run it with 2 drags. You got 2 quick underneath throws if the pressure comes in. They can't use her both. You can go downfield one-on-one. They got to be willing to get rid of that. They got to be willing to give that up.
That's the biggest weakness I think a lot of people don't want to talk about against a lot of these blitzes. If you can like a gun verticals like you run, right? If you can spread out your guys, have a couple short options, and say, okay, you're gonna send the best blitz in the world against me. Like, there's always time for that. Like, there's always time to just chuck it downfield.
Right, but then you're playing I'm gonna run, pass deep. I'm gonna run. It's not like dink, 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 dink. When you're playing somebody that you know can't blitz on 1st and 10, you're like, yeah, I'll pass. Sure, I'll pass right now. I'll pass for 4 yards. Don't care because I'm gonna pass on 2nd. I'll pass on 3rd down. I think the biggest fear is against the blitz metagame where you can take a beating. I think is like the true reason a lot of people would rather run the ball. The games where I've lost the worst score impact are when somebody has that type of pressure. You took a bad beating earlier against J-Null, and it was due to blitz pressure.
Right.
And if you run the ball all game, you don't open yourself up to really getting crushed like that. You might just lose 14-0. It might be just as convincing as losing 42-0, but it doesn't. You don't feel as bad.
Right.
So I think maybe you do keep passing against it. Like all the games you play online, those are just lab games to get you ready for if you got to play a big game.
Right.
If you got to play a tournament game, if you got to play a league game, that's really important to you. So, I guess at the end of the day, if you do lose an online game, like I lost to SDW big early in the season, just kept playing, got back later.
Right.
I had a bad first half against W, got down big, fought back in the second half, game was already over, but still, those games help you later.
Right.
When you got to play an opponent. So I think overall, just keep slinging the rock and try and work on your pressure. And once you know you have the pressure picked up, like once you know you have the appropriate setup for a blitz, like sliding left works against the gap. You know it works. Trust it. You know it works. You practiced it. Yeah, it might come in once every now and then, but you know it works.
Now and then, yeah.
You know it works.
Right.
You got to be willing to then bet your bottom dollar that you're going to pick it up.
Bet your lab work on it.
Right.
Bet your lab work.
So,
real quick, a couple guys in the chat wanted to just see what it looks like and how also to kind of defend against it. So let me just go in.
What's this one, the Crossfire? Or?
It's the fierce A-gap one that you saw in the Madden Championship. It's the one that everyone made famous in that event.
Okay.
So we're just going to real quickly touch upon it. So
the Clowny.
The best we got here is Von Miller. That's probably a pretty good option. So it's from the cover 2 man. That's what you saw everybody in the run. It's really simple. You shift your line to the left and then crash it to the right, and you want to move your linebacker over. It doesn't work every time. It's really ratings based, but the idea is he'll shoot through there. But then see how it's really like a mutt centric thing because of the ratings are so crazy. But if you take a look, just the way you'd want to stop this, and you're going to get a very consistent stop against this, where if you run this blitz, and that's why I think Crossfire is worse. Like, Crossfire is the best defense in the game.
But what's good about this is you get the man coverage.
You get the man coverage. Correct. So if you want to pick this up, see he's coming in right there. Yeah. So that's where you see it come in, and that's what you saw everybody in the Madden Championship run. That was the Madden Championship defense. Like, I think it was invented by Madden Daily guys.
True Boy.
True Boy?
That's what people say.
Okay, it's called the True Boy Blitz. So whoever invented it.
Who knows? That's a slippery slope
whoever
when you get into
whoever invented it, you made one of the most fierce blitzes I've ever seen. But lab work, shout out to my guy, I'm Stevie J. I think Ben Hove helped me, M-Stack helped me with this. If you slide your line now to do the whole, I'm in here. So you, Farls, you slide your line, block your halfback.
Yep.
Block your halfback. No, opposite way. Slide it to the right. You want to slide your line left or to the right, wherever your halfback is.
Okay.
And that's going to help pick up the pressure. So snapping the ball, you see how you get the double team, halfback comes in, and you got time in the pocket now to make a play.
Right.
And that is the key to pick up the pressure. So the blitz at this point, no one really had it figured out in the Madden Championship. But since then, like, there it is. There's the fix.
And here's the thing.
Fix is in.
Once you have that, the instinct is, I gotta throw the drag. I know I picked it up, but I want to throw this drag.
Right.
Because you're like, hot potato, I want to get rid of this. This drag wasn't open, so I didn't throw it.
Right.
But I would have. Yeah. And then what happened is, okay, the corner route, whatever, gets open. But once you pick up blitz pressure, you then got to be patient and take a chance downfield potentially. Take the 10 seconds, take the 4 seconds in the pocket that you get from picking it up, because otherwise, then just don't block the halfback, and just like if you knew the pressure's coming in, like that's more what you want to do. If you don't know if you can pick it up, then you need the quick throws to the half. You need to get the ball out super fast.
Correct.
You need the run game, but if you know you can block it,
all right, right,
just block the halfback, slide twice, and be patient and go downfield there.
Right.
You ran 3 downfield.
You don't run 4 verticals against 2-man because you don't have routes that beat man-to-man. But the idea of what we're showing here is the most important part, and the most important thing we want to show you and the community and everybody is that I don't want you guys to get beat like I got beat when I played this. Well, actually, I didn't lose this blitz, but this is a difficult blitz. It is, but luckily we have tools available to us that help us stop it.
The thing about this blitz, you know what it is. If at this point you watch the show the last 2 weeks and your opponent runs this on you and you don't identify that they slid the line and moved the guy, shame on you.
Right.
Because you should see it and be like, they slid the guy. I know what's happening.
And just another real talk moment here. Shearer716, he said he helped with the help of the blitz. So Shearer716, my guy, he helped with it as well, along with Stevie J. I think I just recognized Stevie J in the chat, and he said it, and I was like, oh, I want to try what he said to do. So real quick, I want to show one thing here. So we're showing it get picked up. This time, can you just just do slide protect left for me, slide protect the left twice.
Don't block the halfback.
You can block the halfback. I just want to show kind of what the difference would look like.
So we slid right and picked it up because it's to the side of the halfback. Here we're sliding away from the halfback.
That time that actually worked. That worked. It could, I want to look at the play art real quick. I've actually never looked at the play art. I want you to slide the line once to the right. Look at the play art. And then I want to see you look at the play art again and slide the line to the right one more time and then look at the play art. So slide it to the right. Now do it again. No. Slide to the right twice. Once. Let me see it. Did you do it twice there?
Yeah, I did it twice there.
Okay. So reset the play. I just want to see if anything looks different. Slide right once. Slide right again. Nothing looks different, right? Block your halfback. Block your halfback for me. Reset the play. Okay, now block your halfback. Slide to the right once. Slide to the right again. Something different?
No.
Oh. Okay. All right.
That's cool. Left tackle didn't want to block there.
Cool.
But yeah.
But listen, that's what we want to do. That's what we want to bring here for This Week in Madden. That's our goal. It's when we find a problem blitz like that, we want to then try and show you guys the best ways to figure it out and solve it. And that's really what we've done over all the years. And that's something we want to continue to do for you guys.
That is the Blitz metagame. Hopefully that helped you, 7 Cities. I know a lot of people have faced that. I felt like I needed to answer your question, even though you didn't really have a question. I felt the help in your mailbag, your need. So I was like, we got to answer the question, and so I kind of just made that one related to what you asked. But it's what we do every Wednesday night at 8. Remember, you guys can submit your mailbag questions. Follow us on Twitter at Sgibs7, at Madden Bible, and that is what you can do.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Let's take a look at the next question coming up here in the mailbag. This one is from Arc Ground Game. Shout out to Arc Ground Game.
Ground Game.
Big time donation.
Big time donation.
On Sunday. I think I streamed on Monday or Sunday, but he came in hot.
He gave you a donation?
Yeah.
He's been giving me donations.
I sorted them.
He gave me a $50 donation.
No, he gave me a $50.
No. He gave me a $50.
No.
Yes, he did.
He likes me more than you. He told me.
No, he did not.
Yeah,
no, he did not. He's always in my stream.
He's always in my stream.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, here we go. You get up the article about zone coverage in Madden 17, and I'm going to review the zones in Madden 16. All right, here we go. Good question here from Arc Ground Game. Can you review Madden 16 zones and then preview 17 zones? So I'm in Madden 16 right here. I am on the defensive side of the ball. And if we take a look, we'll see, the zones that we have. All the blue ones here are deep zones. And I would say this year, deep zones at the start of the year weren't that great. They could get beat deep, and there's still a point at this season where I think they drop down a little bit too much, and you have those shot plays that can get behind them. So Madden 16, my review on deep zones, I give them a 7 out of 10. Most of the time they do their job. But for the bulk of things, I think they work really well with two-man under, but they're not as great as in true zone coverage. That's why you'll see me drop a purple every now and then if I want to defend a corner. Now, a curl to flat zone, what it's going to do is play the curl. It's not a corner zone. There's no such thing as a corner zone. That's probably the biggest mistake that people make hey man, I put a corner zone, go throw to Greg Olsen here, show Greg Olsen's route. So Greg Olsen's on that. I put a purple there. He goes and stands there, but that's not his job.
His job is not to play
the corner route, the corner zone. It just
visually, it makes you think he's supposed to, visually.
Correct. So you've got that. You've got a hook, which plays the middle, or kind of just plays the area where you put it. One thing we like to do is kind of a hook secret is you put 3, base the line twice, get him to fan out a little bit. You have the flat zone, which you kind of have this flat zone, and then you have this flat zone. So this flat zone, because he's on the outside, it tends to line up and stay out a little more, where this one, he has to get there. He's got to run out there. He doesn't always run out initially. He kind of backs up and looks, and then he goes. Now, one thing we show is with the right stick, which is Y, and then flick down on the right stick, you can get that flat zone to play underneath. And so it actually plays down a little bit. You can kind of pick off some quick throws. Throw a quick throw to RB here. We'll show the difference between. And they backed off a little. They didn't quite get there. But if you push Y and right stick down, you get a little more depth in your flat zone. I
find that the best, flat zones play the best in those situations, underneath.
Yeah.
If they come from the linebacker position, on the line of scrimmage. So, if you drop, a linebacker, they go the 1-4-6, I find that underneath coverage, they work the best in it. Because they're really close to that player, so, they recognize him.
Yes.
So they, are ooh, I must go to that guy. He's an immediate threat.
So, before we look at Madden 17 zones, which we have the blog up here.
We should pull it up on that so they can look at them.
We should do that. Yes, we will work on that. The biggest kind of secret right here is these are hook zones, right? But watch, if I redo this guy to a hook zone, he's not on a hook zone anymore. He's on a different hook zone. So the standard play art has a nice spread out hook zones. This guy, he's gonna drop super deep in the seam. I mean, look how much deeper that is if I just put him on a little yellow with myself.
Right.
Or if I put him over here and put him on a hook, where he goes there. So there's some cover 2 ones where they play the deep middle. And these are kind of just built in, but notice it doesn't say anything. You don't really know. You only really know after you master kind of the game a little bit, right?
Same thing with the deep zone.
Same thing with the deep zone. This deep zone, he's here, but he's going over there. This flat's never going to get out there.
Well, that deep zone, the deep safety there, he's playing a third coverage.
Right.
When you hot route a deep zone, they play quarters coverage. There's a difference. They play a cover 4 style coverage.
Right.
They break he's playing a quarters coverage versus a stock cover 3. They're going to play a third of the field.
Right. So yeah, he's in a deep quarters. He's playing the middle. So if this was cover 4, you can make your own by doing this.
You can make your own cover 4 and then hot route Harris. Yeah.
And now he's
so that's what cover 4 play art looks like.
Right.
So when you hot route him, they play a quarters assignment, which is also really important to know.
Right.
And this is a different type of coverage. The deep safeties now they're playing half coverage. So not all deep zones are created equal.
Indeed, that's good. That's a good thing to notice. These guys are playing half the field because of cover 2. So that's kind of the tutorial arc round game on zone coverage for 16. You can bring this up over here. We'll find.
You on G-Chat?
This article, not on this computer.
Type in Madden 17 zone coverage. Should come up for you. Zone coverage.
Now, what is the biggest things you noticed as we pull this blog up?
I think the biggest difference is the number of zones that you're going to have, and like the different type of options that you're going to have at your disposal. There's so many different varieties of zones, and one thing I'll say that I'm very happy to see that they've shown already in some of these screens is the introduction back again into the gameplay of having curl to flats, buzz zones, aka purple zones, in stock plays. It was once in the game, and it kind of got removed over the past year or two, and now it's back in. And I find that's one of the biggest changes, and one of the things that, as a hardcore player myself, I love seeing. Like you see right there on that first screen.
Right, you see those built into the plays. Now, there's new zone coverage logic. That's going to change a lot. That's a story for another video. It's all going to be a long time, but the progression reads and the pattern matching is going to be intense. But as far as just like actual zone assignments, the biggest difference I see from what we just showed is the writing on the zones. So now you see cloud flat. You see mid read, which is kind of what we talked about, but you wouldn't really know, right? So now you have these vertical hooks, which are going to run vertical. You see the deep zones kind of in the same way. You've got the cloud flat, which makes the player responsible for protecting the outside deep and short areas of cover 2. His priority is to protect against deep outside routes first, and then rally to short outside routes second. You can attack it with curl flats. Now, you then have the hard flat, which is what we showed. You can change your coverage underneath to kind of get that. But you'll see here, this is an actual different zone. You got the soft squat. You've got, with the hard flat, the player's going to have more of a priority against short routes. He's not going to drop his deep and then rally. He's just kind of going to chill more and play down more. And then lastly, the soft squat, you've got the flat zone. So this is used in 2 deep, 4 under zone blitzes. The soft squat player, based on the route concept ran by the offense, has the ability to convert to man coverage. So the soft squat player has the ability to jump certain route types of out-breaking routes by inside receivers. Thus, defensive players where a soft squat player is present are sometimes referred to as trap covers.
In that conversion of the defender, I think is going to be kind of like a wow moment. Like when people start playing, it'll be really interesting to see how people kind of react to that style of matching defenses.
So we'll keep it going here. You see the curl flats are still in there, but now you actually have the quarters flat. The zone assignment is used by outside edge players. The quarter flat player, based on the route concept by the offense, can match certain out-breaking routes by an inside receiver, and it can carry vertical routes by an inside receiver. You've also got the seam flat there, which is a zone assignment used by outside edge players in cover 3 and 3 deep under. The seam flat player, based on the route concept by the offense, can match certain out-breaking routes and can convert to man coverage against vertical routes by an inside receiver. So if you ever put a purple zone out there because you thought the tight end was going to run a corner route, and he ended up running a streak, and your guy went outside and the tight end got inside.
Yep.
Well, now you can actually do the seam flat and play that chess game.
Right. So what all this is saying, and it's something that this is like for the most hardcore, is there are more tools now that are at your fingertips, and it's really going to test your knowledge of gameplay situations and your knowledge of your opponent. Because if you do know you like your opponent, that your opponent likes to go to a corner pattern, but what if he's in verticals? It's a great time to go in and run that seam flat, because that's going to give you best of both worlds. Like, no longer will people be able to hide behind like that ability of like, oh, you don't have the options in the game. Like, it's all there, baby. Like, go in this blog and read the meat and potatoes of it.
Yeah, check out more of this blog. Somebody asked what type of hook zones are there. That's got this question. Hot routes, question from Ben Hove. It talks a little bit about that in the user mechanics section here, about how you can hot route some of these. There's a lot there. And I think the biggest difference is going to be like, who's going to pay attention, right? We just kind of went over like, hey, here's what you think this purple zone means, or here's what this hook is and why it's different than a different hook.
You should save this block.
Correct, because on day one...
Bookmark this block.
Correct. Here's the thing, Johnny.
I'm going to tweet this out and tell people to bookmark this block.
Johnny, you're going to say this is the year I learn the game and I go through Skills Trainer and I take the time and I go in the lab the first week the game's out and I get a scheme and I start winning online games. But Johnny, the fact of the matter is you're going to pre-order the game, you're going to get it, you're going to be so excited and your friend's going to come over and you're going to be like, hey, you want to go in practice mode? Your friend's like, come on, man, we just got it. Come on, let me play with the Pats. Let me throw to Gronk. Let me make bad habits. You're not going to go in and spend the time learning the zones and looking at it and find the differences that first week. Then you're going to lose, and then you're going to blame the game. But you can't do that because we just showed you all the zone coverages you're going to have available to you. So don't be that guy. You can take the time. You can learn now. There's some really good game changer videos. Guys that capture footage at EA Play of some of the zone coverage. You guys should go watch their stuff. And you should just kind of be lurking the channels. Lurking the EA Madden channels to learn more about zone coverage. So it's big stuff. It's big stuff, but don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy. Gibbs is that guy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See how you throw shots at me?
No, you're the guy that never wants to play the first day. You're like, oh, I'm just going to practice, man. It's like, hey, man, do you want to come over and take another beating? No, man, I've had enough beatings from you. I'm just going to sit here in practice mode and play offline by myself.
Some people prepare differently.
Prepare to lose.
Farles, I've been beating you handily in Madden for 9 years. You think that one good year for you is
That's
going
not
to
even the
change
case.
everything?
Madden 12, I lit you up with the Pats in the Giants. We played how many times? 100? And you're telling me I didn't go at least 70, 30, 80, 20? You're going to sit here. I'm going to put the camera on your stupid face. You're gonna look the chat. You're gonna look the chat in the eye. True or false? During Madden 12 in Sacramento, California, did you just spill a soda?
Yeah.
Pick it up, hustle.
It's up. Pick it up.
It's funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
Can you get a towel because it's pooling on the floor?
Yeah, I'll get a towel.
But you're gonna look the chat in the face and say that we didn't play 100 times. This is not scripted, guys. This is National Live Internet. Anything can happen. Sgibs, just dropping soda water all over the floor. LaCroix for life. Should I do it? Should I get him back? My floor, his computer?
Yeah?
Nope.
You're going to pour that on my computer?
You've poured it on my floor.
I didn't pour it on your floor. It spilled. There's a big difference.
You were similar to how you were with the football last night. You were careless also with that LaCroix can.
Was I?
Yep.
Was I?
You turned it over.
No.
Get it?
All right.
Anyways, you're going to look at the crowd and say that in Madden 12, did we or did we not play about 100 games before the game came out?
Yeah, we did.
Pats, Giants, always.
Always. That was the best part.
And you're going to say I didn't have at least a 70-30 advantage.
I'm not going to say 70-30. I'll say 55-45, 60-40. You definitely didn't beat me 7 out of 10 games.
57-43.
What?
Me 57, you 43.
I'll give you 55-45.
60-40.
No, that's not how that works.
That's how that works.
No, that's not how it works.
That's how I bought a car for $8 once.
False. Okay, fine. Sure, 57-43. You're gonna tell me.
You heard it here first.
You're gonna tell me over the course of history, on all the games that actually matter, like we play it live on stream. You're gonna tell me, and you're gonna look at the chat and tell the chat that I don't have a 60-40 advantage over you. And caveat to that, have I not helped you become a great Madden player?
I feel like we're a team.
We are a team, but I give you credit all the time. You just throw shade at me. Like, you have thrown so much shade at me, I live under a tree. You're gonna look at the chat square in the face and say, you know what? Gibbs never once gave me a fire scheme. Never once gave me a fire blitz. Never gave me a great passing offense. Gibbs never even gave me my great shovel option scheme.
Did you give me the strong close?
Yes.
You gave me the three-headed rushing attack.
Yes, I invented the 5 sets.
You
for
invented
success.
the Z Farrell's Whoop.
No, I invented the 5 sets for success. Yes, the 3-headed rushing attack was part of that. all those deep passing plays off of it. Yes, I also invented the boat as well.
I never ran the boat. I ran the canoe.
The canoe was the same part of the boat. It was mixed in. Gun tight, Cowboys in, go down the single back bunch, strong close.
Is that Madden 11?
Yeah.
No, I didn't run that.
Mm-hmm.
Zan still hates me to this day because I told him to stop complaining about people running that.
All right. Benholm knows Gibbs needs to help Farrells get a good haircut.
I do have mad scientist here today. I would say, did you teach me Trio Sky?
Yep.
Tip my cap there.
Yeah.
What did we run last year? Fade the slot receiver, motion him inside, man. 13?
You're welcome.
Is that you?
Yes. You're welcome.
Halfback draw?
You're welcome.
Yeah?
Farrells, I did all the lab
Not
work.
inside zone.
You do all the stick work.
2-man under?
No, everyone knows 2 minutes has been good since Madden 13.
Nah, it wasn't really good last year.
Yeah, it was really good last year. Are you kidding me? When I would play cover 2-man and just blitz my safeties, I gave you nickel strong. You're welcome. That was good defense, wasn't it? Yeah, that was real good.
The nickel strong was very strong.
Yeah, you know what? The whole community is welcome that year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
indeed.
Mm-hmm.
PA end around?
Oh, thank you, problem.
That was some serious
I'm not talking
stuff
about
right
anyone else.
there.
I'm just talking about you and I.
I like
Talk
it.
about you and I.
I like that shirt.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Next question.
0-1 trap.
0-1 trap was good. I ran a lot of 0-1. I ran my own scheme last year.
No,
Hang on.
No, you didn't.
Skirt. I ran my own. Skirt. I ran my own scheme last year. Single back ace. Halfback off tackle 700 times.
No, that's...
Playmaker, touchdown.
That was 2 years ago.
Was it really that long ago?
Yes. Yes.
What was last year?
How about the Cleveland O from Madden 12 and Madden 13?
Never heard of it.
Madden 12. It was dope.
Nah, I thought we ran halfback dive. Anyway.
That was Madden 13 from Gunflex Double Wings Packers book. Zan showed us that. Flex wing. That was the year we ran bear under too, from Problem.
Bear underpants.
That was the bear underneath. Like that Problem was GOAT that year. So good. He was
Bear under was amazing.
so good. You could go cover 2, cover 3, cover 2
Yeah.
man, pressure on both sides, left,
Craig says
right.
it was last year. He wouldn't lie.
Who?
Craig.
0-1 trap was last year, but you ran.
I ran 0-1 trap from that though too. I ran 0-1 trap and off.
Correct,
tackle.
but the year before is when it was even better. The year before was when you would run the zone weak and you could run it. You just ran zone weak.
I
left
ran
to right.
outs. I invented outs.
You didn't. Yeah, you invented outs in Madden 12. When you beat me 57-43. Yes.
See?
Yeah.
Tell it to the judge.
I do tell the facts. I tell the facts. You are facts Farrells, and you tell zero facts.
I get the facts mixed up.
Yes, you do get the facts mixed up. Yeah,
But
you
only when
invented the
it's-
outs.
But only when it's convenient.
You threw more outs than I've ever seen. Like, you threw the same number of outs of inside zones you ran this year. On top of that, you threw the same number of outs as the number of times you called cover 2 man this year.
4,000?
Yes.
Or maybe 6,000?
Yeah.
It's a good play.
Curl flats was dope. Low curl, also, you invented that. Thank you. You threw so many low curls on me. You threw so many low curls on me.
I don't think that was.
Yes, it was.
Was it?
Yeah. You threw so many against me with Ramses Barden.
Forgot about
King Ramses?
It's nostalgia.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, Gibbs. Question.
Giant slot trail.
That's a good play.
You're welcome.
Gibbs, you've been chirping the Rams playbook hard. You won a Super Bowl. You won a lot of games recently. What would you say is the Rams playbook biggest weakness? Now, we showed a free Rams playbook scheme last week, so if you haven't seen TWIM 197, make sure to go back, watch it. Very, very good offense. A lot of crispy routes, a lot of open receivers. But what would you say is the biggest weakness of the Rams playbook?
No wildcat. I really believe that. That's my thing. That's something I really dislike a lot about the Rams offensive playbook. I absolutely love the wildcat and what it kind of brings to the table. And outside of that, like, I don't really find like that there's like a true big time weakness. It's got a little bit of pistol. He's got single back bunch with one this play right here. Halfback angle, like great play. I don't use it nearly enough. I think its biggest weakness is, like, you could look at the playbooks that are really powerful in this year's game, and a lot of them have Wildcat. And I think Wildcat is such an X-factor formation. Like, you used it against me last night, and you just cribbed it right before half. Like, it has the potential. I think it's really the true one play in the game that at any point you could go crib shot, and you could have the defense set up perfectly, but the way the blocking just can go, crib shot.
So no Wildcat.
No Wildcat. Not happening.
What about the run game? You abandoned the run game?
You got everything you need. No. I run the ball quite a bit, but your alignment of the big down 1-4-6 like just matches up really well with this formation, because you get all the guys directly like in front of everybody. When everyone runs zone, they're flared, they use base align, so there's a lot of space. They'll run an overload, so they stack all the defenders on one side of the field, and then I'll run the ball to one other side. So the gun tight offset tight end inside zone scheme that I run from gun bunch to the inside zone is really optimized against zone, and your aggressiveness with your safety is bar none the best I've seen from someone that plays cover 2-man, because you have the ability to get in to stop the run, but also get back, and you always sniff out. You always know when I would go play action. It's something when playing with each other, like the chemistry we have of playing against each other. You always seem to know.
Indeed. All right, rapid fire.
Mm-hmm.
Remember QB rap? I ran a lot of QB
Oh
raps.
my gosh! How many Buffalo QB raps did you run?
So good. All right, Cleveland Browns. What's their offensive biggest weakness?
Not that many inside zones. Like they got a couple. They don't have a tray inside zone.
Okay. Chiefs playbook biggest weakness?
Chiefs' biggest weakness. I don't know if they have a big weakness. They got good tray formations. They got flex tight. They got a good bunch. They got a wildcat. Maybe audibles. Look at their audibles, but not even that. Like, you got a halfback base and gun bunch. Chiefs is a really good balanced book. Gun bunch. Like, overall, doesn't have a ton of weaknesses.
Okay. Any other playbooks that would be close or
Patriots?
kind of flawed a little bit?
Patriots.
Not enough inside zones?
Not enough inside zones. Same problem.
Yeah.
No double P in the Chiefs. No double P. Like, you could get that specific if you want to get there. Like, double P is a powerful play formation.
It's good. Then it was bad for a while. Now it's good again.
Yeah.
It's weird how that. It's weird. I thought it was toast. It stopped working.
Yeah, Pat's book doesn't have a lot of inside zones. Pat's book versus the Browns has bad audibles.
The thing is we're talking about the top 5 or so best, 5 to 7 best playbooks in the game right now.
Yeah.
Saints playbook. So we're just kind of giving you. We're not saying like this playbook's terrible. It's just slightly.
Let's go back and revisit Chiefs.
Okay.
Because I'll say this. So the Rams playbook, it has this is like the gun tight offset tight end. Like every playbook seems to sort of have like these top playbooks have like that one formation, that their power formation that makes it unique. I'll say the weakness of the Chiefs book is that their power formation has for Madden 16 has the inability to effectively pick up pressure, because you don't have gun bunch quads is their like unique power formation. But you really, truly, with the way this game plays, because all the A-gap stuff, like, you need a halfback in the backfield. In the beginning of the year, we tried all our different ways. Like, you can successfully pick up pressure by motioning a guy and snapping him in the gap. Like, that's definitely a good way to go about it. But their power formation, like, that one unique formation, is kind of thrown out the window with all the A-gap stuff.
Right.
So, you can maybe consider that a weakness. Like, it's power formation that should be used more, and it's just not.
Okay. Good answers. Good answers. Next question in the mailbag. This one is coming in from Relentless. Wants to know, any tips on reading coverages? He seems to get mixed up between cover 4 and cover 1 robber. That was kind of a unique question because I don't think many people call cover 1 robber. But let's take a look at cover 4, and then we'll maybe come back out and call the cover 1 robber.
Yep, cover 4.
So here's cover 4, right?
Yeah. Okay, that's cover 4.
The biggest thing to learn is you got obviously the 4 guys all outside, all backed up. Let's then go out. We'll call cover 1 robber. See if they look the same. See if they look different. I don't know who calls cover 1 robber.
I've seen it a couple times,
kinda
but it's not what it like how we used to call it because you do need the deep safeties. I get it because they're not pressed. This one specific cover upper, you're not gonna have a tell. Like you're not gonna have a tell
until after the snap.
Maybe with motion because with motion the guy's gonna follow him in man. I think in zone unless they do the man align, the defender won't follow him. And that's also a little pro tip. That's why I've been using man align so much because it helps disguise your zone coverage.
But after the snap, how can he learn? Because if there's no read before the snap,
just our guys following people. Like, I mean, I think a big tell too is let's take a look at the safety. They're going to use it probably one of the safeties, right? So that means you can look at one of the safeties and then determine, like, look where that free safety breaks. His step is to the middle of the field.
Because he's in a deep zone, but over the middle.
Over the middle. So if you re-hot route him to the quarters, re-hot route him. All right, now get off him. Snap the ball. Now see how his first step is backwards? If you really want to play in on the safety, that's what you notice. In cover 4, the safety's going to take a step back directly. In the cover 1, he's going to break towards the middle of the field. So that could be a clue for you to take a look there.
Yeah, I would guess they'd probably use her here.
Jenny Capricorn's here?
Pretty good. Gibbs, quick question from Portland. Does the run and gun playbook rank? He says it's got a bunch of inside zones and 6 wildcat plays.
Yeah, I could use that. I think
run and gun. My issue with
audibles are inside zones.
Audibles are not inside zones. I don't believe, and like they haven't updated those playbooks in a few seasons. So like, the air raid playbook doesn't change. So when new effective plays come in the game, they don't necessarily go into those playbooks because they're more focused on the newer team playbooks and adding and making sure those are really shored up. So that's why generally I don't run all of those type of plays. But I've been running the running gun playbook for a long time.
Yep.
Good book.
Tell you what, this play right here, basic, one of the best plays in the game. Pound for pound, like routes.
It's pretty good.
Like you need a good run, but like that right there, nice, great cross, drag. All you gotta do is 2 hot routes. Like, it's a great play. Tough route right there to defend.
I yicked it, but yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, did I not?
Alright.
All right, here we go. Next mailbag question. This one is coming in from June Cab. He wants to know, Gibbs, what does double base aligning or double man aligning do benefits-wise? He was also curious about the double slide protecting.
Okay.
So do you double baseline? Do you double man align? And
I
you double slide?
I don't do that this year. I don't really see the benefits of doing the baseline. I don't run a ton of hooks. I like flats, and I like flats this year. That's my zone of choice. So let's take a look real quick. Give me a base align.
Okay.
All right. So base align. Now let me just motion Kotri over. You see me do this a lot right now. See how the defense is frozen?
Mm-hmm.
So you could argue that that's a way to freeze your defense and say, well, they won't know if I'm in man or zone. That's not the meta. The meta is like you play zone coverage and you do base align. That's kind of so you kind of get a tell that your opponent is in zone coverage when they do that. So let me just run the play here and throw it away. Now this time I want you to hit coverage audible Y and then RB. That's gonna give you a man align. And I think
even though I'm in zone, I can still man align.
Yeah, so you see how it brings the other defender over? Mm-hmm. So you got better alignment. Now,
were you doing this last night?
Yeah. So now, because I call press. So call press. So this is why, because now you think I'm in man.
And then you usered this guy.
Yeah, so you think I'm in man.
I didn't think you were in man. I thought, I'm going to run the double P. That's all I could think.
Oh, well, but that's the whole purpose why I use man align, because it makes you think it's man, and then you press. That's why I personally like it, because this defense right here is difficult, and then like now just audible all up to man. Now just hit man align again, man align, and press. So like you got the same alignment. Mm-hmm. So that's why I personally have been playing war man align, because it gives you a better disguised zone coverage, and because you can run this defense and then still get the same pressure whether it's man or zone. So that's what I like about it. I don't use the man align. I don't use the double baseline anymore because. I think the value of hooks aren't as great as they were in past games.
Yeah, so if you want a base align, what you do is you just press the Y button, which brings up all your coverage adjustments. So from here, you can press the left stick to the left, and that will base align. If you push RB after you press Y, you will man align. And there's a bunch of other adjustments you can make. Definitely go into practice mode and kind of play around with them. I find the one I use most is Y, and then I utilize the right stick either over the top or underneath. Depending on if it's like third and long or third and short, that's what I go with.
Yep.
So.
Real quick for me though.
Yeah.
Now, don't do anything to your defense. Just want to see something. Okay, so see how no one went with him, right? Okay, now don't do anything. Wait for me here. So that's zone coverage. So yeah, you can tell with that read right there. Now hit Y, what coverage audible? Y and then RB. Okay. Now, let me motion Kotri.
Now you think it's man.
See how you think it's man,
but it's not.
But it's not man. So that's
but their zones are all jacked. Do
that's
they switch
fine.
after the snap, or do they run like no?
Yeah, they went.
Nah, you
That's
don't want
fine.
that.
Yeah, but you put flats on the play. It actually creates for havoc, which is awesome. Do this. Let me do this. Watch. This is how I'd set it up.
What if they motion out if you man align? That's what we're showing, right?
All right. So motion over A to the right. I'm telling you, it's fine. It's totally fine. It's fine. I'm gonna play here. I got a hook over there. That guy's gonna drop over the middle of the field, and I'm over here. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. It creates havoc, bro. Like, do you want? It's good. It's good.
Maybe.
Yeah. Legit.
I think it takes. I don't think you want them running all across the field.
No, I think you do.
I think you do.
It defends things in really weird situations. That's what's good about it.
That's pretty weird.
Yeah. Like, see how he goes over? Like, you don't expect him going over there. Like, what route are you afraid of right there? You're not. You can always rezone him, too. It's not like you can't, if you don't, like, okay, you don't like it. You don't love it.
Could you base the line twice now or no?
Jack's up. No. Could, but that worked, but the guys moved. That defeats the whole purpose.
I dropped that dot on you last night, and then you hit me back.
Yeah.
And you also picked one. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I tipped my cap, I think.
It's dope. I think more people should do it more, is the man align feature press, and mix that with, like, what am I in right now?
So.
What am I in now?
Still zone. You thought I would say man, but you stayed in zone. Just kidding.
Man. Yo! Gotcha, Farls!
Yeah, you audible
I didn't.
after.
I
That's
didn't.
why your guys backed up. That's definitely what happened.
Nope.
You would just go over those adjustments real quick, one more time, slow.
Yeah. So
And what's the final point? What's like the wrap it up, too long didn't read version?
Too long didn't read is we've always in the Madden community used base align as a way to freeze your defense and then cause confusion for your opponents so they can't get a read whether you are in man or in zone because it makes it look everything looks the same pre-snap. We also did it because we needed to generate enough resources near the line of scrimmage to be able to blitz off either edge, and you need to have defenders frozen in one place of the field in order to do that. You couldn't have everybody moving all over the field, like balancing like the game does. Now, the game has given us additional tools like the man align tool, which now, if you use that, it makes your zone defense look and react like it's pre-snap man-to-man. So that's how you can best disguise your zone coverage is if you hit Y in the coverage audible, and then hit RB, and then I use press because it makes it look like covered two-man. So now if you were to go use motion, so motion Kotri over, you use motion, you have a zone defender, follow him, and now it appears to your opponent like you're in man-to-man coverage.
Because you did man align before the play.
Correct.
Even though you're in zone.
Even though I'm in zone.
Savage.
Great move.
I like it. Good stuff.
Boom.
Alright, if you have more questions on that, leave them in the comments or in the chat. We'll make sure to go and explore, but I think that's a good way to show you just a glimpse at some of the tools you have available to yourself to kind of mess with opponents' minds.
Right? See, that, you know what? Let me go on a little rant right here.
Alright,
okay?
You want the cam?
Yeah, this is why. This is why I will defend Madden for eternity in most situations, right? Because you have certain tools like that I hardly anyone knows about. It's a very hardcore feature. It's a very hardcore tool. But like once you understand that exists, like it makes the game so fresh and so new because now you have such another like new level to cause confusion for your opponent. Like you have more tools than you ever thought you had. And there's so many little tools like that in this game that are available for you that most people aren't even aware of or don't use. And I think the big thing for next year is going to be that zone coverage blog that we talked about. And I'm asking people to bookmark because there's going to be so many zone coverages that are at your disposal to use that most people probably never will use because they don't know about them or they don't take the time to learn about them. Probably because they're not going to know about them. Probably an education thing. But that's where I defend the game in a lot of situations because I know of all these things and it's like you got to get them out there to you guys. So
I'm going to back you up on that, and I'm going to say a lot of the frustration people have with the game is they get beat by something and they don't know how to stop it.
Yes.
So they can't stop a corner route, they can't stop 4 verticals, and I agree, those are tough plays. A lot of people run them, they're effective, they work. Maybe you get more time in the pocket than Cam Newton does on Sunday, so you can wait on the 4 verticals route, or maybe you have a good receiver out there and the aggressive catch works better than you think. So maybe there's all these little factors that make that play just a little bit better than another play. But at the end of the day, you have the tools at your disposal on defense. We just showed you a couple of them. If you complain, but you can't provide like that good feedback, like can't
Correct.
explain, like if you just get emotional and get really mad, like man, and that
knock over soda waters,
and you don't use that fuel, that like anger of wanting to get better to like, hey, I'm gonna search or go find this or go do that or take 10 minutes in practice mode. If you don't use that fuel and you just instead take that like fuel to Twitter or to the forums and like, God, this guy's the jerk, I think you're not doing yourself a service because there is a lot of things you can do that you see top players do that make those adjustments. Now there's a lot of teaching tools in the game that can help show you that. Skills Trainer, I know the guys at EA are always trying to improve how they can teach people about football, but that's what we also try and help. But yeah, I think if you can't kind of harness, like, what's the real thing I'm having? Well, I'm having trouble stopping corner routes. Well, why are you having trouble stopping corner routes? Well, when I put a purple corner zone out there, it doesn't work. Well, hey, man, that's not a corner zone.
Well,
but if I'm like, hey, have you tried man aligning? And they're like, well, what's that? You either get like, oh, no, I shouldn't have to do that to stop this. And it's you either get that attitude or you get like, no, man, what is that? That sounds cool. I'm going to try that in my next game. Maybe I'm going to lose the next game, but maybe I'm not going to get beat by the corner route anymore. Maybe I'm going to get beat by another route.
Right.
So now I man align, I stop the corner out, now I press over here, and now I stop that. And now I'm a week better, a week stronger. So I think,
2 weeks ago, we struggled, we're like, this is the best blitz ever. We couldn't pick it up.
Right.
And now, no problem.
And so 7 Cities is back me up, but I felt 7 Cities' pain. He could have given up. He could have packed his bags, slung it over his shoulder. You know, one of those sticks with like the t-shirt.
Walking away like the little duck, like down a dirt road, train tracks. Oh, shucks.
He could have been like, I hate getting sacked. I want to pass the ball. It's way more fun to pass the ball than for me to run the ball. But I don't know how to pick up these pressures. Every time a new blitz comes out, I lose a couple games, and that's not fun. But he didn't. He was like, how do I pick this up? But he took it to the next step. He didn't just say, well, I need to know how to pick up this one blitz. I need to understand the whole big picture of what happens when blitz comes out and how people pick it up and how it takes away what you want to do and how you might need to switch playbooks or you might not need to switch playbooks or you might need to watch Twitter or you might need to just... But he's willing to learn, and I know that even though he may not be the best guy right now, he's willing to take that step to get up to that all-Madden tier maybe next year, maybe the year after.
Right.
You got $1 million coming up on the line. Not just one person's going to win $1 million. It's going to be a lot spread out. There's going to be more tournament players going on.
Let me just.
And maybe not every guy's the guy,
head.
but like you are all here. You're way ahead of a lot of other people that want to start competing in these tournaments. Do you have the time? Do you have the guts? Like, do you want to play? Do you want to be good? Do you want to compete in something, or you just want to kind of play for fun? And then if I lose, I go home.
Let me bash my head here real quick to explain that to people, guys. There is $1 million on the line next year. 4 tournaments. You already heard from all the blogs at EA Play, Peter and Moore talking about it, right? $1 million hairs. Think about that. We've never had that before as an option for playing Madden. So, as Falls was saying, like everyone here right now that's in this chat, anyone that goes around to all these streams, hangs out, guys, Stevie J, Dibs, Ben Hove, like you guys are on the up and up and getting ready to be able to compete for that. There's a huge opportunity to make some cash next year. Huge opportunity. You gotta ask yourself, are you gonna be a part of that? Are you gonna prepare? And you can get on those paddles and you're gonna grab some of it. The opportunity's for you, boys.
Are you gonna go the extra adjustment? Are you gonna make the extra read? Are you gonna make the time in practice mode? Are you gonna notice when the blitzer shifts? Are you not gonna notice when he shifts? Are you gonna contain?
I want to play so bad.
Are you gonna learn that? Wow, there's the spy crash this year, but now next year I might be able to go read Will Sykes' competitive gaming blog and learn more about all little details and start to prepare to see when I read in the blog today, no double juke. I'm gonna start practicing and learn how to get better.
Right.
So when I can learn new run moves, there's a blog on that. Start studying up. You're here, you're spending the time, might as well be the best you can be. Got $1 million on the line next
Lot of
year.
doll hairs, boys.
Who's in? Let me know.
We'll be there calling the games.
Alright, here we go. We talked about the Blitz mode, we talked playbook weaknesses. Got one, or I think that was our last question, but I do want one more
Fullback dive.
thing. You've got fullback dive defense, Sgibs.
Of course.
And you don't share it with me.
I've had it since day one.
The 3-4?
Yeah, it's dope.
Eh,
Yeah, no, it's really
it's
good.
good.
Yeah,
it's
it
good.
is.
The clamp double go.
Yeah, it's really good.
Was that this year or last year?
That was last year and this year.
Alright,
Double clamp.
maybe,
Here's why double clamp go is really good as run defense, and also can double down as good pass defense because you have a defender that drops from the defensive line. So if it is play action or it's a pass, he'll drop into coverage. So that's number one. When I look for a great run defense for stopping like these short yard runs, I always try and find a play that has defensive linemen dropping into coverage because then if I make the incorrect read, I won't get burned that badly because the defensive line guys will drop into coverage. For a great run defense, you gotta blitz your linebackers so they go after the right gaps. So first off, what I do here, I bring it up the safety, the free safety here, and I blitz him around linebacker depth. I try to get him as close as possible. Like you can't get him this close, he'll move away. But you can get him about 1 yard closer than where the other linebackers play. Right here. Let me get him right about here. Okay, that's a little too close. So right there.
it's tender.
Right there. How about that? Right there. And it's really important where you place him. Like you can't have him here. Like that's not good enough. He's not going to get what you want. Like he gets clogged and gets bodied. So it's really important that you kind of exactly split the guard and the center. So here it is, right here, right about there, and then you're going to blitz him. Right there. Right there. And then you bring up your safety here. Don't run the ball play yet. I stick them in this gap where the play is intended to go because the fullback dive, you got to know the formation wherever the play is. Like so, if the fullback dive was intended to go the other way, I would inverse the setup of the safeties. But then what I do is if I'm really an all-out run defense, like in the goal line, I'll either put the outside corners, I'll either put them in flats, or I'll straight blitz them. And then my defense looks like that. But for this example, a lot
Do you
of
use
times,
this for sneaks too?
yeah, a lot of times I do that. I put the flats, and then I run commit. This gives you the best chance of stopping it, in my opinion. Right there. So right here, I would really want to do it the other way. So watch, let me show you. So I want to go like this. I want to bring Ward. I want Ward to run through the gap here and get the clean hit on him. And I want to go here with my other safety, snap the ball. That's what you want. So you want the safety to be attacking wherever you think the gap's going to go. Now, obviously, they can playmaker. There's not much you can do about that. I just think that this gives you the best shot. Like pound for pound, I've had more stops than I've had with any other defense I've had run this. Sometimes that'll happen. I've gotten 4 straight plays stopping QB sneaks quarterback dive.
Stop 2 in a row with me. It was
Right.
annoying.
And go short quarterback sneak, real quick. So guys, this is 3-4 solid. I'm in the Patriots playbook. Clamp double go. Now you're gonna find that this play is in a lot of different playbooks as well. So just keep that in mind. So here is the setup again. Get Ward right about there. Stu. My bias, Stu. Run commit. I just run commit hard. And that's going to happen. I'll say that's probably going to happen 75% of the time. But the 25% of the time you do get to stop, like, it works really well. So I actually, QB sneak, I'll go here. I get right, go. Right there. And
that's enough. That's not getting a yard. That might have got me inches, but that's not getting me a whole yard.
Right. So that's where, that's where this works. And we're just overloading the offensive line, and we're shooting linebackers. And the beauty of the double clamp go is that those linebackers shoot right at the A gap, which is really nice. Really nice. Like, their blitz angle is very unique. It's like right there. See how they're both attacking this gap right here. I wonder if you could
just do.
I wonder if you could just do that and then go. I wonder. I think the extra guy helps.
Yeah.
But that was. Don't worry about me, Farles. Like, what if I just pinch my linebackers? Go. And I think there'd be room for you to run. So yeah. Anyways, boom.
Boom. Good work right there. All right. Before we get into the game of the week, real quick, we're gonna take a look at.
Can we try the goal line pinch thing that we've seen people do?
Yes.
It's devastating. It's in the chat real quick.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
You've got. I mean, he's insane. He's got 99 everything.
Dang.
You should get him. Like, I mean,
looseness low.
Yeah, we're gonna compare him to Herman Moore and Des Bryant and all those guys. But if his price is anywhere near affordable, like, it's not gonna get much better than this Larry Fitz. He's had items that have played super well, so you can rely on him because he's had good earlier items. Definitely crazy. Like, I was looking at him today, and it's nuts. The crazy thing is, like, this Mike Mitchell has 95 speed. You need to, like, reframe your, like, mutt things because, like, the end of the year stuff gets so crazy. Then you see, like, Mike Mitchell, like, at the start of the year, and it's like, oh, he has 82 speed.
All right.
63 zone. And you're like, wow, Mike Mitchell's not good.
Yeah, Mike Mitchell's good, though.
But this Mike Mitchell's good. He's got 9 hit power.
Oh.
So.
Come out in sneak or fullback dive.
The sneak or the dive. We'll go sneak.
See you later, Seven Cities.
Peace out.
So here's what he's saying.
I did dive by accident.
Okay. Alright, so goal line. Any specific play? Let's do goal line pinch zone, or goal line zone. So you're saying pinch line, crash it down?
And take him and stand, like, back.
Like right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
That's what I've seen, then you run in and, like, tackle.
Am I in the wrong goal line, though? Go. Run commit. Oh, run commit.
Yeah.
That works really well, huh?
Yeah.
Let me see that one more time. Got to pinch your linebackers? Go. The run commit is what gets it. Let me try not pinching linebackers. Go. That works.
And you just got to hit him there.
Yeah, that works good.
J-Spin says run commit and use the other formation.
Okay, use the other one. I thought so because the alignment didn't look like it was.
3-5-4-2.
Remember? Hey. Remember that play?
3 deep under.
Made me famous.
Goal line D.
That was the D.
That's good defense.
The D. All you need is one defense, man. Put you on the map, Flat buzz. That's it. Oh yeah, go. Oh, did I run commit?
Yeah, I don't think you ran commit.
Go. Oh yeah,
then
spicy.
You sneak in and hit him.
It's just baseline crash down, bring back middle guy. Nope. It's just baseline crash down, bring back. Oh, no run commit. Oh.
There, you had a shot at it.
Whatever. You see
Yeah.
it. Okay, cool.
Anyways, all right, here we go. Let's jump into the game of the week. Good question from Azu TV.
Your new guy.
Hard time. He doesn't know how to lab on O, so he says he plays Draft Champions, and he wants to know, like, how do you get familiar with all the playbooks? So, Azu, here's the thing, right? You get 3 picks of your playbook, and I would say that the coach round where you get the offensive playbook, or even defensive, depending on what type of player you are, is probably the most important selection that you have. And so, if you get the Patriots, you absolutely need. Just need to take it. Like, you can't.
Right. See you later, Ebert.
They have the defense that you need. Their offense might not be as better than as if like if you get the Colts or something like that. But like you have to be willing to take
Trey Jordan follow
that playbook. And now the good news is like when I go into playbooks right here, we're gonna pick a random one. Or if anybody in the chat wants to see me run a specific one. So if I run the Colts playbook, right, I know that the Patriots, the Browns, who else has gun split close? So like I know I have gun split close, right? Then if I run the Browns offense, I know the Browns and the Patriots are similar. Then if I run the Titans offense, I know it's similar to the Chiefs or similar to the Rams. Like, you know what you have.
Right.
So
here's what I think you should do. This is, I think, a practical tip you could take away to help try and solve this problem you're having. If you're playing Draft Champions, you're in mud. I would say try to acquire as many playbooks as you can on the auction house for as cheap a price you can. And then I would just start playing solo challenges and play 2 games with the Bears, play 2 games with the Bengals, play two games with the Cardinals. And what that will start doing is your whole objective is just to start getting more playbook knowledge. Really, the best way to gain playbook knowledge is by playing games. One of the best players on planet Earth, Eric Problem Right, the way he prepares every single season is when he gets a new game, he spends the first week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, month, and he just plays games with playbooks, and he goes in alphabetical order. I've sat there and watched him for like 15 hours for like 4 days in a row just do that. And that's how the best player in the world learns playbooks. And I think that's a really good way for you to do it. You don't have to invest as much time as he is, but if you go into those solo challenges, you have games that aren't high risk, they're low risk, high reward for you learning about the playbooks.
Texans or Seahawks offense or random?
No, you're not using Seahawks.
Why not?
Because you're going to use fullback dives.
Yeah.
And you're not doing that.
Why not?
Because that's not truly random. I want you to close your eyes, or I'll do it. I'll close my eyes and I'll just do it and stop somewhere.
I mean, I don't have all the playbooks.
You're going to get one of these.
Okay, would you just want to use random.org? 1, 2, 3. We'll go like this. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, show me the order you're going.
Okay, so
left
1,
to right.
2,
It's left to right.
3.
Yep.
4, 5, 6.
Yep, I got you.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Pull it up on stream, random.org.
16, 17, 18. So we have 18 playbooks.
Hey, how about when the day random.org goes away? Like, we've been literally using random.org on TWIM for 9 years.
Orgs don't go away.
No?
Nah, like it's organized.
Oh.
What did I say? 18 playbooks?
Sure. Give them the worst playbook ever, please.
Random.org.
I can't see it right now. You gotta resize it, I think. You gotta resize the... Oh boy, oh boy.
It's worth it. It's worth it to prove what we got. This is for you guys to show it's random.
Alright.
Ready?
Yep.
1 through 18 generate.
Yep. 3. Alright, what was it?
1,
Rams?
3.
Oh, it
They
must
want
be
that?
fate. It must be fate.
Well, we did lose last week.
It must be
Bad
fate.
coaching.
It must be fate. That's unbelievable.
Are we taking it into game?
The chat's probably going to say no, because that's not truly a random playbook challenge.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of random.
Not really. We only had 18 playbooks, and probably 12 of them were the Patriots. Or Colts.
It's good.
Right.
Defensively, here's the corners that I beat you with last night. No Deions in the lineup. Just mixing up those cats.
Why?
I'm trying out the Deacon. Who have you been noticing is good?
The DRC.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll tell you.
This one?
He's better than you think he is. You're going to think he's probably terrible with block shed tackling.
Yeah.
Whoever made this GT,
He knows the deal.
shout out to him. Let's look at his stats. He gets like crazy animations too. I didn't love the Jimmy Smith. I'll tell you that much.
I don't either.
He just doesn't do it.
I might take him out actually.
Doesn't do it for me. Doesn't necessarily do it for me.
Armand 087. Are we looking at his block shed? And
So look at his tackle. 84 block shed.
84 block shed.
Yeah. We passed his
Hit power 75.
pass. I think he's got pretty good tackle. And look at his strength. Like 84 block shed, really good for a cover corner.
85 tackle.
85 tackle, very good. Strength,
53.
Low strength. Okay, that's a weak spot.
Okay.
Layden Sims, best way to get better items in the game, play games, win games, play solo challenges, do the things to get Amari Cooper's, acquire items that way, and then you could try and sell them on the
Is there a strength Dion at all?
I don't think so.
Is there a Dion?
This Dion's pretty good. He's the best available Dion, I
Nah,
think.
this is the best Dion.
No, not...
70 strength?
Yeah, go to the other one. Go to the other
48 strength.
That one. Go back up.
No, that's Marcus Peters.
Oh.
That's the other one. 75 strength. 80 tackle.
But his block shed's bad. I just don't like the Dion on the
41.
Yeah, I can't stand the Dion on the outside. Like I put him on the inside now. He gives up the deep ball. I think the Kamaris play better, and I think it's because they're taller. I think the two golden ticket crows.
This
are the
dude
best
has
in the
block shed but no strength.
game. Yeah, you hear that printer? I hear it.
This dude has block shed but no strength.
You can't. He's a liability up there. I'm telling you, 6 feet tall, liability. He doesn't jump.
That's what I'm afraid about Rondé Barber. I feel like he
Don't play Rondé Barber. Do not play him. Don't do it. You're gonna get frustrated at him.
Yeah?
You know how sometimes people will just blind throw the ball and
Yeah.
he does the thing where he just puts his hands up.
Yeah, he does.
It's infuriating.
So we'll give Marcus Peters a shot? I don't really like
Peters is good.
He's similar to Jimmy Smith's rating.
Peters is good though. I would play. You got the Crows?
I got
You got the brother Camardes?
I got
Get the Crows out there. You got 2 Crows. You got Ultimate Legend Crow.
Yeah?
Dope.
I don't like to have 2 ultimate. I don't like to run near guys.
What?
Yeah. I'll tell you why.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why? Because you get confused who to sub in?
Yes. Like if I have
You're
both
such a
clownies, I
clown.
don't know who's who.
You know that the depth chart always gives you the best available
You
one.
don't know that.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't know
Yes,
that.
I do.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
The only guy I do with Marcus Allen, because the one that Marcus Allen that's in, I can take him out and then I know it's not the other one. And then I did it with Gronk because he's so good it doesn't matter if you can't find the one you need.
So see how Farles always seems to manipulate the situation?
But Cromartie,
He says, I don't play near guys.
I don't have 2 Sean Taylors. I don't have 2 Ronnie Lotts. 2
But
Cam
you have 2
Chandlers.
Gronkowskis and 2 Marcus Allens.
Yeah.
So grow up.
Well, Marcus Allen's a
Take him
very
out.
specific
No,
person.
it's not.
He gives you a bonus.
No.
I'm not
take him
taking a
out.
moral stand. I'm
Yes,
taking
you
a
are.
I'm dumb stand. I don't know who to sub in.
You just said...
You know what I mean?
Donald Penn. Donald Penn.
I just was reacting to the meta.
Donald Penn.
I was just reacting to the meta. I can't even believe you're going to trash me on that.
What? Donald Penn?
I'm trying to win games. Something you don't know much about.
Yes, sir. Dot matrix printers? Never heard of it. Are you going to sit over there and play? This is a terrible setup. I sit one cheek on the chair because you take the whole desk because of
Get a
that thing.
smaller cheek. Get a bigger chair. I don't know. Square up.
Is this comfortable?
No, I'd prefer if you didn't do this.
Right. I know.
This is terrible.
I know.
Do you guys see
You
what's
told me to
happening
square
right
up.
now?
You told me to square up.
I didn't mean this.
This is not the actual proportion of the desk.
Can you go back over there?
I'll go back to one cheek.
Move your chair?
One cheek.
You really want me to use that table?
I do.
Now I know why.
Yeah, that's why.
Selfish.
I've sat in this chair one cheek for 30 weeks. Selfish? And I finally bring it up?
Kind of selfish.
I finally bring up Chairgate.
You just spilt a soda on my floor.
It wasn't
You
a
had no
soda. It
regard.
was a soda water, sparkling water. Very different. It's white. It's clear. It doesn't stain. It's not like I spilled wine.
Hey, if you guys missed a Madden 16 game last night, you can head over to youtube.com/cfarls. Check it out. I got the link to Sgibs channel in the description. youtube.com/Sgibs7.
It's not Sgibs 7.
Just Sgibs.
Sgibs.
Just Sgibs. Don't follow Sgibs7. He's a bad person.
Jay Spin, Saturday.
All right, about to lock in. You gonna give me good advice?
No, because I don't want to sit on
You
one
teach
cheek.
me Crossfire?
Yeah, if you sit over there, I will.
Really?
Yes. Sit over there.
But then I
please.
can't read the chat.
Yeah, yes you can. I'll turn my computer around. We do this every single week. I just want to have equal chair opportunities that you don't provide to me. Like these working conditions, I'm gonna file something to the state against you.
Can you do the view without the game?
Without the what?
Without the floor?
How do I do it? Get rid of the overlay?
Yeah, no, just hit full screen game.
We need to get an overlay for that. Chairgate.
Chat wants full screen in this situation. Cam Chance a big hit.
Oh, you should false kick.
Can you teach me Crossfire?
No winner's kit, man. We don't do that anymore.
Can you teach me Crossfire?
Yes. Clowny. Oh my god. Way faster. Sean Taylor?
Sean Taylor.
Clowny. You played to us?
Not on purpose.
You should leave Irvin in. Call timeout? Worth it.
You're right, coach. Great.
I'm filing a complaint against you. Don't tell me to shush.
Coach me.
Sub your guys in. My god. Yeah, now I am the king. You're right, Mikey Nation. I get to sit two cheeks on one chair. What a novel idea. Guys, reminder, follow that channel. We're fast approaching 30,000 followers on Twitch. Our goal, gotta get to 30,000 before Madden 17 launches.
I called a bad play.
Of course you did.
I'm a cover 3 Sky.
Just play cover 2 man.
I don't know how.
What do you mean you don't?
Nobody ever taught me.
You've run it 4,000 times this year.
Alright.
Alright. Big Don 146.
Hang on, let me...
Oh, you see, this is why it's not worth it. It's why it's not worth it to do it.
Alright, Crossfire?
Yes. Don't shush me. You shush me.
What do I do?
Oh my god.
What do
I
I
want
do?
you to man a line.
Okay.
Press.
Yep.
Pinch line down.
Okay.
RBRB.
Hang on. Man line, press, pinch the line down.
RBRB. Flat. RBRB spy. Y spy.
Okay, try it again. I don't think I got any of that in.
All the adjustments.
Alright.
Alright. Pay attention. Alright.
Good rate.
So,
Good route. Good read. Good route.
So, take a time here. Look at me. Look at me.
Okay,
Look at me.
okay.
Look at me. You're flatting the right of screen defensive end.
Okay.
You're spying the left of screen middle linebacker, and then the left of screen slot corner flat. Those are the adjustments you're making, so you can visually know who they are in the field. So man line, pinch line down, RBRB B flat, RBRB Y spy, Y flat.
I did not get any of that. What is it?
Want me to visually show you?
No,
All right. Look at me.
Okay.
Look at me.
Okay.
RBRB B flat,
Okay.
RBRB Y spy,
Okay.
Y flat.
Okay.
That's gonna be the hardest one because the Y is a little bit more delayed than RB.
Okay.
But you gotta be quick on your first ones.
So
Man a line.
press.
It's not base a line. It's man a line.
That's part of the issue.
Call timeout.
Hang on. What's Y flat?
Yes. RBRB flat.
Okay.
RBY spy. Y flat. You come out. The first thing you do is coverage audible Y, RB. Coverage audible Y, in press. Pinch defensive line down. Then do the other adjustments.
Okay.
The offense needs 6 yards here on 3rd down after that incompletion. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Wow.
Got it. I think I got it.
From the shotgun.
See, that's why you put Gates on a flat.
He's Y. He's Y.
You RB spy. RB B flat. RB Y spy. Y flat.
Y flat. Not
Correct.
RB flat.
Correct.
Not RBYs.
Correct.
Got it. Okay.
Crossfire.
Okay.
Go.
Y down pinch.
RB
Y
flat. Flat. Get up there. Belly. Nope, wrong guy.
I know. I think I got it in though.
You did, but you're gonna get.
I'm getting there.
I don't think play ball. I don't like play ball.
I hit almost every.
Okay, this defense here, stay in it. Really good goal line. Just flat the outside corners. So it's YY like B, YY X or something. No.
Yeah.
No,
Just
lazy.
for now. Just for now.
It's not
Just
for now. Pinch your
now.
dang line.
Just for now.
Not for now. It's lazy.
No, it's not lazy. It's actually. It takes,
No, it's
I would
lazy.
actually argue it's more hard work.
It's not. It's not. Because now look, your adjustments aren't in.
I was getting there. I was picking that.
Don't argue with it because it's not quicker. I've tested it. It's not quicker. It's not quicker.
It's not quicker. I'm saying it's what we can do at this time.
You can do
In the red zone.
In the red zone, no, you can do it. It's the same time in every possession, so you're wrong. Don't just flip the
I don't know
situation.
the buttons.
YYX flat, YYB flat.
YYX flat, YYB flat. That was pretty easy. YYRB.
Yeah,
nope,
you're,
RB,
no,
RB.
just no. You don't need to do that here because you already put the flats on the outside. You got multiple hooks now.
Honey Badger.
That was pretty easy, right? Crazy what happens when you just kind of know the buttons a little
That
bit.
one was easy.
Crazy when you know the buttons a little bit.
I mean, I know the buttons.
Washington Finns goes, come on, Falls. RBRBB flat.
Who is on the internet?
You just get disconnected?
I don't know. It's laggy.
Yeah?
It's like,
You know how much internet you have?
when do we do this?
You know how much internet you have?
When do we do this?
Wednesday?
When? What times?
Right now.
8 to 10.
Yeah.
Every week. I know. I'm just yelling.
Internet gate. Internet gate. Internet gate. Internet gate. Internet gate. Internet gate.
I have the Rams playbook.
Our inside cross.
Bunch week?
Yeah, flip it.
I did yell.
You screamed, and you're sitting over here shushing me.
Why is it?
All right, look. You want to drag X? Drag X.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to hike it.
Yeah, I know.
What's he in?
Just throw the ball to X, like, quickly, because he's going to send a blitz. Throw it to X.
I am.
I'm sick and tired of your stupid subs. It causes so many problems for you.
Flip it?
Yes.
Inside cross?
Yes. Alright, let me read the defense. Audible X, right, on the D-pad. Down. You got to go formation over.
You didn't.
Yes, I did. I said right in the D-pad.
Yeah.
Figure it out. No,
Yeah.
figure it out. Know the buttons.
Nah.
Yes, you don't know the buttons.
Am I running?
Yes.
Wow.
Like, you don't know the buttons. It's an actual problem with the game.
No,
Like, you don't know the
I
buttons.
didn't comprehend what you said.
Okay, inside cross.
Flipped?
Yes. Quick audible up. All right. You're going to audible to the run because it's laggy. Audible to that run. Don't hit Y. Grow up and audible properly. Like, you should use motion there too.
Well, thanks a lot for the instructions now, Coach.
All right, inside cross. All right, quick audible up. Smart route it.
Smart route.
X. Streak RB. Drag B. Smart route A, and then motion X out. And snap it like he's gonna set, but don't let him set. Snap it now. Go and throw to X. I would then go audible to the run. Oh, first down, never mind. Just let the play forward. God, I can't stand it. When you actually use the D-pad and scroll to the button, I get embarrassed. It. Pick your play. It literally makes me nauseous that you do that. Don't shush me.
You're not helping me.
Inside cross.
You're not helping me.
I am. I'm talking to the chat. That wasn't talking to you. Inside cross. Quick audible to the right. Drag RB. Slant X. In. Put Y on an in. And we're going to motion X out. I think he's in man with the safety. So you could have a shot to Evans here downfield if he doesn't go there. Yeah, you got him. B. Alright. Flip it. Yep. Alright, this time go back to that same play, audible. Alright, power block or max protect. Drag RB. Put Y on an in. Motion A to the right. We're gonna go uber dot down that sideline. Trust it.
To A.
To A. Trust it. You'll see when it gets open. You'll feel it. Throw it to him. That feels good, right? It feels so good.
You get it.
Yeah. Okay. Flip it inside cross. Let's see what this comes out here. I want you to audible to gun tight, and then the quick audible right. Spot shake, max protect, drag Y, motion out B to the right. You're going to look to Gronkowski as he breaks past the flat. Snap it now. He's going to go up, throw it him. Yes. Oh, that was dope. That was a dope animation. All right, we're going to go old hockey trick here. Uh-oh. He's like, oh, he's running that Sgibs Ramso. Oh, he's running that Sgibs Ram. Oh, he's running that Sgibs Ramso. Oh, he's running that Sgibs Ramso. That's what just happened there.
He's like, I beat him. That guy stunk. Yeah, I mean, I quit, but I beat him.
Yeah, I was beating Farles 3-0.
Do I run it back?
Yeah, he played another game. Of course.
Or, I want to learn, kind of like that playbook.
Rams? Yeah, it's dope.
Should I run it back?
Yeah, play another game. The best way to figure it out is to do it.
I more want to learn Crossfire. It's good?
Real good with you. When you mix it with man, it's real good.
Kind of a mental pretzel to concede while you're winning.
Maybe he had to go. Maybe he yelled who was on the internet and he got in trouble. That was one of the more classic moments.
So so we had the zone blog.
Mm-hmm.
Like the gap assignments blog. What else do you like?
I like the gap assignments. I think that changed a lot. But I think, really the thing that you can talk to most about for people to really, I think this chat to understand. Shout out to Squad Thug, now following the channel. Guys, let's get a follow train going. I know that we got new people here. I want the train going for 30 seconds.
Click the little heart button. Yes,
Can we get
please.
That? I want a 30-second follow train. Can you guys give that to me? Make my Wednesday. We're playing OJ Throws Dots.
With a Z and an X.
Like the zone blog, I think is it's easiest for people to digest and go, oh, I can see how that might change something. Like the gap fit stuff, I think it's a little harder for people to see. They have to feel it. So.
All right, here we go. Bring in the kick.
There's great passing plays out of gun snugs, the gun tight that I don't use that I need to use. I just haven't meshed it into my scheme yet. All right, we'll go ahead and bunch. Your outside receiver on the far right should be your best one-on-one guy. He's your ISO guy. Evans is good. All right, inside cross. Flip it. Always flip it. Always flip it. For me, it's easy to read bunch left to right. All right, he's in. I want you to go four verticals. I want you to max protect, slide in a line to the right twice, drag RB, and I would motion out Irvin. I think you're gonna have opportunities here downfield, but good pressure. RB. That's fine. You had the flat. Just know that. I think he might. Ooh, storm red. Oh, but a goodie. That's my favorite. Inside cross.
The attention goes to the wide receiver. So often open up the game. Second down.
Let's see what he's in. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. All right. I think what I want you to do here is I want you to audible 4 verticals, max protect, drag RB. I want you to motion Brian over to the right. And, you know, the drag's going to be there, I think, but get crispy with it if you want with the Brian. I think it'll be open as well. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You see how you don't get animals?
That guy broke off that finger.
It does, but, like, you see how he didn't interact with you, so it was a clean catch.
Yeah.
It happened. That happens a lot.
What was he in there?
Storm red. So, give me quick audible up. Give me streak RB. I want you to slide protect right twice. Streak B. Smart out A. I want you to motion out Irvin. You got to just make a read here. If he gets pressed, you can't go to him. Can't go to him. We just have to recognize that now because that defender's out wide there. So that's a unique play. That was double buzz. That's a unique play. That's fine. Give me this. Go up. 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 Flip it. Up. Flip it. Y. Alright. I want you to power max protect. I want you to streak RB. I want you to motion 8 over to the right.
Streak RB.
And I want you to slide it right twice. Your read here is Gronkowski pulls the coverage deep, and you're going to hit A over the middle of the field. Right? Nope.
That's a weird route.
Yeah,
I don't think he was ready for it.
But they never are. So those guys pull him away, and then they're lead blockers. It's like a freaking screen. It's so sexy. All right, flip it. Inside cross.
It's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3 and 4.
I think he's getting real aggressive here. Quick audible over to gun tight. Go play action. Drag B. Run the play action. Just make a read. I think he's going to bite on it. Go. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. That's all right. It's all right. It's all
Could
right.
have waited in playmaker.
Yep. He was aggressive there, and he could recover. That's fine. Give me inside cross. Yeah. Drag X. Streak A. Slide your line right to the twice. No. Audible over to gun tight. Inside zone. Motion over X. Snap him in the right gap and crank it off that soldier edge. Go. Go. Yes, go. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's alright. Alright. Flip it. Yep. Let's see his defense here first. Alright, I want you to quick audible to the right, 4 verts. I want you to drag RB. I want you to block Y. Motion over A. Slide right twice. Got him. Got him. Got him. Yep. Good play. I want you to, now this time, go, I want you to flip it. Down. You're going to go to the ram switch again. Max protect. Streak RB. If you wait on a little bit longer, that route gets into a tender area where you can like pass it left or right, depending on where defenders are.
Hang on, so max protect.
RB streak. He's in that cover 3 zone again.
So
Now motion A to the right. Slide protect right twice. Go.
First down at the 30.
Got him. Good play.
It's
unfortunate. Yeah, you had him. You bailed a little bit. You had him. You didn't trust it, which is fine. It's fine.
I tried to possession that. I should have aggressive.
Yeah. You had it, but it's alright. Clowney.
Alright, so base man line, press.
Get up in the belly of the defense. Get on your safety. He's gonna.
Receiver in motion. Brady, hands off. Jones is going to make the tackle.
look at the game.
RB.
It's man align, press, hinge to the defensive line, RB, RB, B, flat, RB, RB, Y, spy, Y,
B flat.
Y, Y.
B flat. Y spy.
And then 3 Ys flat. That protects both flats.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
Strong power. Strong power. Just ready. Strong power. Get ready. Run to the right. Run to the right. Run to the left. Okay.
Go ground. Collins is there to make the tackle.
If you're running back and you want more carries,
Calc roll, I'm going to say you need to get under the ball more. You're probably not underneath the ball enough.
that's a really good job by the running back.
Like underneath where the ball is going. You need to be under it to get the animation.
Alright.
First down here. The Giants defense.
Watch out for a quick table route to the halfback.
Pass with a dime defense. Brady's gonna scramble. And that reception goes to Des Bryant. Collins is there to make the tackle.
Well, he's got talent. This receiver can make the catches when you throw it his
And like
way.
you should always be over the top coverage too at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just that way the flats will drop back to the deep routes.
Almost unstoppable. Snapping the football from the 28.
First down.
Like here, I would put the hook screen. Good play. So, wow, that's Ray Lewis. That's Ray. Wow. Against gun split close on the right side, I make sure it's a flat and a buzz because that takes away the halfback wheel route combo. That's just a note.
Brady's gonna be in the pistol here. The give.
Good D.
So what? The Y is in the flat.
The Y is in the flat. The Y is the left slot corner.
Yeah. So you got flat to the right is the B.
Spy, and then you're-
RBY is the
They stopped the first
QB
down
spy.
play they
Yeah,
have.
and then you have 2 hooks in the middle of the
And
field.
now they have a good situation.
This will be second down. Press coverage all the way. Brady's got two
Get ready for it again. Yeah. There it is. Good cut. Good cut. That's fine. That's fine. If he does that again, get up into the belly of the defense.
Yeah.
Because you can shoot the gap.
Now looking at third down. He's gonna get another carry.
Like when you get inside of the 10, you should always be putting the outside defenders in flats.
Yeah.
And he puts it through for 3. Setting the tone here early in the second. They take the lead.
All right.
with this
3-0. We had
one.
a decent drive.
Good
Just-
job by the offense. They overcame. They had some adversity in that drive, but they still made enough plays to give themselves
We're gonna go Kobe on the first play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a touchback.
So you're going to
Will bring the ball out to
the
the
it's the
20.
U trip, so go right,
Giants
right.
are set to take the
That one,
field
wing
again
trip
on
tweak.
offense after a
Down.
crazy sequence that
Nope.
didn't go their way. That
Down,
turnover led
down.
to turnover
Rams
points.
crosses.
And now let's see if the offense
X,
can get
X on a
the
curl.
ball.
Max protect.
Gonna be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave
Don't.
up
No,
their
you need.
hands.
Okay, you got 56
That's a good
seconds.
way of saying it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
Rams crosses. Max protect. X on a curl.
RB.
Streak A.
Load up the box, going with the
Drag
46
B.
defense.
Just motion B to the left. And drag him.
Quarterback motions the
I would
ball.
slide your line left twice. Might be some pressure off
Yeah, it
that.
might be doing something.
That's right. You got the drag.
Take advantage of
Go.
Young's gonna take the snap
All right.
from the shot.
You got him if he doesn't move. All right, you got him.
Launches it
Get there.
downfield.
Get there.
Pulls
Let's
it
go.
It's just not done enough, I think.
All right. This time I want you to go. Stay in this formation. Go down.
But look what can
Go
happen.
down.
You can have the
Go
perfect
down.
throw, the
Go
perfect
down.
catch, and a big
Go to slot
play.
out. I want you to drag RB.
Yards to the end zone.
I want you to go to B.
lined up in the neck.
Motion to the left. Put Y on a block Y. Block Y and slide protect left twice. And snap B. It's like the same corner route thing. Snap and go.
From
B.
the gun.
Had him. Had him. Threw it too late.
I didn't know he was gonna go in rubber band.
You threw. I mean, you threw it late.
I didn't know it was that quick of a route.
And it led to
I've never ran before.
It's all right.
Lions
It's
stepping
fine.
back onto the field to get this next drive underway. Their previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays, and they got down there, and they moved the football, and they got in position where they could kick the field goal. Now you take the knowledge that you gained from that last drive, use it, and try to go down there now and score a touchdown.
They've got to be wondering, though, can they finish off a drive today? Play clock running down.
He wants his own route. Good play. Oh my
Ow!
God. I know. But you know what's funny is he wanted to do it to you.
Did that go through my guy?
Yeah, it did.
Sometimes you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
The Giants with 2
Watch for the run to crank his stick back, right, on the inside zone. Just
second and 10.
really susceptible to that. He's going to go. Got him. Pick it.
There we
There you
go.
go. You know what that route was?
Midway through
Was that the route that I think it was? Was that the hook? The man line hook? Playing in weird spots where he shouldn't be?
Football team, the defense goes out there.
I think that's who that was.
Let's see if the offense
Where we going?
go down there and score.
The gun bunch.
Get this team sky high going into the locker room at halftime.
They're winning the field
Drag
position
X.
battle right here as they
Streak
start the next
A. A's got a good shot here to get real crispy if he ignores him, but your primary read is to look underneath to X. Sliding line right twice. Go.
First down at the 25.
Go.
Has his man.
Get there. Yes. Ooh, good juke.
Irvin's got the moves.
Yep.
Picking up 11.
Alright, I want you to scroll down. Scroll down. Down. Go flip it. Oh, wait, flip it. Go down. Go down. Go down. Go down. Bunch curl flat. Just do it. Max protect.
First down coming up.
I want you to drag X, motion over A to the right, and we're gonna LB high point
If I
pass.
get to the 1 yard line with this guy.
Go. Max protect.
Max Pro.
Yep. Drag your tight end.
Drag my tight end.
Coming up to the line at the 14.
Motion Bryant to the right. This is the high point pass.
Yeah.
LB and just throw a bullet to him once he breaks over the middle of the
Standing
field.
back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And it's batted down.
I wanted a one-hander.
You wanted it? Go down inside cross.
Quarterback gets in position down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
We're gonna go to gun tight flex, run the ball inside zone.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're gonna flip it once we get there.
Which way?
Just flip it. Flip the play. And you're gonna motion over Evans to the left. Crank it.
The wide receiver in motion. Second down and 10. Gets the handle here. And that's Cromartie.
No, did you get it first?
No.
Giants have really been dominant today on
The
the
old hockey
offensive
trick 'em?
side. In
What's
the
that?
red zone now,
Goal
they
line,
just take the
wide receiver
ball
wing
and
package.
run it right
He
into
doesn't think
defense and pick up solid
you're in that, and then
Sneak.
fullback dive or sneak, whatever you prefer. Go faster. Get 10 seconds.
Final minute and a half of the first half, and it's third down.
Go.
Jackson's got
Good
it
beat.
on the handle.
All right, this is what I want you to do.
To make the
Gun bunch.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now
Flip it.
becomes tricky. Can you decide
Down.
the defense?
Rams double trail. Nope. Rams double trail. Put A on a curl.
come to the line, and it's first down.
You're going to high point pass to Gronk as he breaks over the middle of the field. Slide protecting line to the right twice.
So high point to ground.
High point to Gronk. Gronk's going to break over the middle of the field. Like right where the defender is, like behind this D tackle, that's where you want to throw to him, like there.
First and goal from the 4. In his hands, complete, touchdown.
Okay.
Phil, they have the lead now here late in the
7.
second, thanks to that
It's a
touchdown.
spicy route.
And they should have it in
We got a D up here. He gets ball.
All right. Play man to man on this drive.
Yeah.
He's probably going to. I would come out and give him the same look, but I would just come out in it.
Nice drive by the offense. That puts them in a great frame of mind going into
Just
that
play man though.
Somebody hit stick fumble. I forget about that.
Get them off.
Sanders is running this one out.
Dang.
He fails to get out to 40, and he is smacked down.
You want me to play man?
at the
I would come out in double loop.
I gotta show my guys out. So.
Gave up some big turnover points. Let's
because I was gonna play man, or I was gonna learn crossfire most of the game. But.
You're gonna go back to crossfire. You have to be able to call crossfire.
Yeah, I know, but I want to play more and more crossfire this game, just because you're here to.
The coaches, look, you make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the.
What might he do here?
Watch that guy. That's going to be the problem, guy. Because that guy's in motion. Go. Yep. It's a good freaking route. Get there.
Zach. That's the one he hit me with earlier.
That's a good route because that beat the press. I like that.
Man.
Yeah, I don't like what you're doing. I'm just telling you that. So we should address that later.
What am I doing?
Not running not like. Stay on that deep route. Stay on the deep route.
I know.
See, now you have to go back to zone, and then you got to sub everybody out of it. Back in.
Nah, I mean, these guys can play.
All right, so play it.
Crossfire?
Yeah, crossfire, because I would put the deep strong safety in the deep zone. No. Now set it up, and just because he's in a different formation.
Now play man?
No, stay in that.
I didn't. I'm in it.
You should be in crossfire. It's in the house. All right, you need one more stop here to get him out of field goal range.
So he's at 10 seconds.
If I were you, I would play because he just needs a couple yards of field goal range. I'd play nickel 3-3-5 odd, cover 2 man, and send the blitz at him. That's what I would. I'm telling you what I would do because you need to get him a sack. If you give up 15 yards, it doesn't matter. So I would get aggressive here and try to get him out of field goal range by playing cover 2 man.
He's not in. He's close.
He's in field goal range. He's gonna get a couple of yards on you. Speed out.
Yeah. I was like there. That's the frustrating part.
You'll try this one from 47. The field goal attempt is good. It's good. The first half is.
This guy, just remember, this guy has shown that he has routes to. If he knows the appropriate coverage, or if he can anticipate what you're in, he has the routes to beat it. I think he's actually struggling beating the zone. So. He's made beating man look easy.
Which is fine.
And I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drives.
Strong power. Get up in that belly.
They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
That's a gain of 7. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt. When you fake it and try to throw the football,
Wagner's good at where Gates is.
all day to get it done.
Alright, so.
Second down and 3 following that nice run. Tom Brady under center. Bennett's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. They motion the receiver around to the other side.
Yeah.
Jones all over the ball carrier.
Mean Jerry Green.
Just pay don't pick your play right away. Let's see the formation and let's be able to think about it real quick. All right, 2 back. So he's in gun split close.
Yeah, probably.
So just know that. So be prepared for it. I would say watch out. I think he might want to try and crit me here deep. No?
Yeah, I think he might have me.
Delray with 19 months? Let's go.
Delray.
19 months? Do you think we'll ever get to a point where it's going to say 100 months?
Probably not.
Why?
Seems a lot.
That's 80 months? How many months is 80 months? That'd need to be like another 8. That'd need to be 7 more years in this.
Yeah.
Don't resort to this. Don't do this.
I'm not doing anything. 237.
Don't resort. You can win a game by playing a new defense.
Crossfire.
Yeah, you can win a game by playing a new defense. Don't resort. Don't just go to it because you were playing good out of crossfire.
Eh.
You were.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
No, get back. He's gonna snap it. He snaps quick.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion.
I feel good about this.
Watch that guy.
Down and 9.
Oh.
Brady gonna try to scramble now.
Get there. Good read.
Did I not send the spy? You heard me click the button, no?
You probably didn't have the spy in the game because you were on him.
When I got over there, I felt like I had enough time to get play.
All right, think about your
How
setup.
can I beat him? He's gonna call play action.
That's where this defense is actually really helpful. I would call that. That's what I said. I would go cover 2-man because he's blocking
I
everybody.
don't know how to do that.
Yes, you do.
I don't. I mean, I do, but
Flip
I don't
it.
right now.
Quick audible up, baseline, show blitz. Drag the left guy out. Baseline, show blitz again. Baseline, show blitz again.
What do I gotta watch? Seam here?
No, you gotta watch the right corner because that's where he's gonna go. Left. Oh, streaks.
Dion!
The defender tips
Knocked
it
it out.
out.
So many times when you
4-man 30, first time streamer, long time YouTube watcher. Let's go.
4-man.
4-man.
You going for it?
Yeah, probably.
We go man if he doesn't
No.
go to that go-to formation
I would.
now? Let's win with Crossfire, Gibbs.
Yeah, let's go.
Biscuit here, going for it on 4th down. The Giants will come out in the dime. The Lions will
I would man up. I'd man up the halfback
pick up a first down.
with your guy.
The Lions will take the snap from the 35.
Get there.
The Lions turn the ball over.
Okay.
Downs.
Get the ball back here. What do you think?
Gun bunch. Flip down. Go up. Ram switch. Ram switch.
Where is it? Where is it?
Keep going. Just go one direction. Don't like go up then down then up twice.
Because then you go back to the
Correct.
same place where you start.
Max protect slot. Send A to the right. Streak RB. Send A to the right. Streak RB.
Quarterback motions the wide receiver. The Giants
I was doing something to tight end, but then you said a different command that we weren't in rhythm. Sorry. Switch.
Yep.
I took a timeout.
I like that.
I'm evolving. I'm like a Pokemon.
Yep. Max protect. Streak RB. Slide protect your line to the right twice. Do you know why we max protect and then do that way?
Yes.
Saves you a hot route.
Faster.
Yes. Optimize. Save you a hot route.
Throw into A.
You want to. You got other options.
If not, though, who?
B.
First down at the 35.
Good. That's good D. That's good D. That's good D. That's good D. All right. I want you to go curl bunch, flip it, go down, 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 bunch curl flat, streak, fade X,
Fade X.
max protect, and put B on a streak. He's sending pressure off the right edge.
Okay. Side or no?
I want you to put RB on a flat
RB on a flat.
and B on a streak. Just make a read.
The Giants have it at the 44.
I thought I had inside.
You had the corner was gonna get open and you just checked it, but that's fine.
Correct, but
Alright,
he's
alright.
misaligned.
That you can't think that way. That's not how the game plays. You know the game doesn't play that way.
Sometimes it does.
No, it doesn't. It's not Madden 12.
I love Madden 12.
Too bad. You can't play. All right, I want you to quick audible up. I want you to streak RB. I want you to hot route or smart route A, and then a motion X over to the right.
Slide protect.
Yep. Sit to the right.
Gonna take it from the gun. Now on the move. Young's gonna give himself up.
All right, Rams double trail. Flip it.
Second and inches.
It's fine. Rams double trail.
It's second and inches.
Just do what I say. All right, quick audible to the inside zone.
With a bunch set.
Motion 88 to the right. Urban.
It caught their attention. Look at the defensive line. Oh,
What are you doing?
if
Getting
I'm
me
on
to the one.
defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing.
Old
I
hockey
am
trick.
sending
What's that?
everybody. I am
Old
gonna
hockey
gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to
3
throw
seconds
it,
left.
let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
We're going to the fourth quarter. Defense has been the order of the day, and it's kind of unfortunate, but one of them is
Old hockey trick.
Old hockey trick.
Old hockey trick.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's been fun to watch. The defenses have dominated. I just love the way they played.
Eagles. Sack Steve Young.
That's an old hockey trick.
Yeah.
The toss?
Yeah. You can do old hockey trick in
Ball
the
for
red
two?
zone. Yeah. I would go Rams down the trail.
Man, what are we going to do if he gets the third down?
Why are we going for two?
Just
Good
for
run.
Boston?
Nice
yeah,
touchdown.
because it's gonna put you up. Wait, timeout. Don't do this. Kick the extra point. Kick the extra point. Kick the extra.
Literally too late.
It's not too late.
It's gonna be too late.
What do you mean it's too late?
The Giants
What?
getting set for the extra point.
What? What?
We've gone too far.
Hot sticks out here. Farrell's farting around trying to hit dingers. That is what he's trying. That's what all he ever does. He farts around and he
I've
tries to
been
hit dingers.
Playing good ball.
You have.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You've been coaching better, much better than last week.
Sanders is going to start.
Did I say that to you?
No, I played pretty well last week. Thank you. All right, what are we doing?
We're gonna go crossfire. You get caught up in the fight you. I think he's gonna go deep on you a little bit more in this drive.
Going for it on fourth down.
My guess is he will try and go deep on you a little bit. So to counter that, he's not really running a ton of routes. I would put the strong safety. I'd start putting him in the zone, and I would forget the spy.
In a deep?
Yeah, I'd forget the spy, so I'd put him in deep, and then just do your adjustments and go to the spy guy and user him.
Okay, if you were playing the game
Like
right,
that?
The strong safety falls. The guy you're usering.
Ah.
Watch why he's gonna go. He wants to go to wide deep. Yeah.
Lions will take the snap from the 25. Des Bryant on the receiving end.
Put the strong. Okay. I would same setup that. Same setup that. Strong safety
Going
in
to the
the.
hurry up offense, and they're back to the line quickly.
See, he thought you were a man there. I think. Oh my God. Watch the deep part, left part of the field. That's disgusting.
What?
And he just tosses
I got a good setup
So,
today.
okay. So when man line happens, if a guy shifts, the Y guy will change. That's what happened.
3rd and 2.
on the way, third down.
Send RB deep again. I think he's gonna.
Expecting pass.
I think he's gonna want to get up in the belly of the defense. Get up in the
No, I
belly.
know.
Shifting around in motion.
Run, 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 run.
That's just a bad play.
Bad stick.
That doesn't happen often.
He's gonna go deep. Play action. Play action deep. Play action deep. Play action deep. And flat. Hits it. Bang. Bang.
Oh, this is still a ball game.
You know?
The pass play was good for 5.
Start using the safety. Yeah, use the safety deep here.
Time with the quarterback.
All right, you gotta watch deep cross to the right part of the field. Deep cross, right part of the field. Deep cross.
Needing
Good play.
points to
Good
get
play.
back into this one.
It's a tough play.
A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
All right. Man to man.
Yeah?
Yeah, man to man.
I got bad guys.
Doesn't matter. Drop to the right of linebacker.
This guy?
Contain. User. Go.
Lions from the 37.
Good play. See, that's where the confusion comes in. Man to man again.
Yeah?
Yeah. I would drop everybody. Give me a spot.
Ooh, I lost him.
Yep. He's in blue route.
That was my fault.
Yeah, because he's in blue route.
Nah, I think I screwed that
Pulled
up.
down at the 22.
All right, I would play zone here because he doesn't have the depth of the field. Use the strong safety, get us out of it.
Here they come. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Watch the deep cross to the right. Watch the deep cross. He's gonna run
Left
the
to
deep
right.
left to right. Bait him into it, please. Bait him into it. Like let him think he's got it. Oh god. Get back. Yep. Good play. Good play, Forrest. Good play. Good D. Be ready for that now. Okay. I want you to put, instead of putting Y on the spy.
Should I go to man on
No,
22?
no. Instead of putting Y on the spy,
Yeah.
I want you to man the spy guy up on the inside tight end because he wants to playmaker him, and that will have him covered.
Man the spy guy up on me.
So it's see the blue right there on the field. It's that guy. It's that defender or that receiver.
The guy's pretty good.
Just don't talk. Do that.
That's a lot of buttons.
Just Y. It's Y, and then I believe it's gonna be A manned up or RB Y manned up. Man him up on A. Yes. Flats me.
You got it quick. I got it.
I want you to do the same thing again here. I want you to do the same thing again. Same setup. Y's manned up on A.
A critical moment in this game as
Nope.
third down.
Y's manned up on Y. Y's manned up on Y. Y's manned up on Y.
And the defense can make one play and basically end the game.
What is it? Why is man?
It's too late. It's too late. Stay committed to what you're in. Watch the wheel. Indeed.
I got that. Man here?
Yeah, absolutely. I would gas him. I mean, I would go man version, nickel 335 odd, and just gas him. Yes, you do. Go do this. Go there. Flip it. No, don't. You're not gonna have time. You're not gonna have time. For the love of God, Farles, you flip it. Go down, man to man. Cover
Tell
two.
me the buttons. Go.
Baseline, show blitz. Do it again. Baseline, show blitz. Slide him out. Slide him out. Slide him out. Get over. Yep.
The Lions take it from the 43. Fitzgerald
Play.
on a pass that had some heat.
We need it.
We need a play though here.
We gotta play.
No way. There's a minute 20.
Yeah.
He's got 3 times.
I know. So gun bunch.
So disappointed because all year
Gun
long,
bunch.
these type of
Flip it.
situations, they have
Flip
been
it.
very good, but that
Yep.
was just it was not meant
Let
to
quick
be.
quick out of the play action.
Fourth down. I am
I want you to streak RB. I want you to drag X. I want you call timeout. Do it. Call timeout. Do it. Do it.
Giants decide to take a timeout
It's
here.
worth it. Flip it.
PA post.
No. Inside cross. Audible with the PA post.
The Giants will come to the line. Still a very
Streak
close game
Y.
in the fourth quarter. The score
Block RB.
14-6.
Drag X. I want you to motion X out. Slide protect line to the right twice. And snap X when he gets out there. Go.
First down at the 20.
Get there. Get there. Be the right club. Good play.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. 8-20. That's his third catch of the day.
In situations like this, when you're looking to get
Inside
that
cross.
first down to win the game, it's tough because the
I want you to go
defense
to inside zone.
a few plays
Do it. Do it. Do it. Don't second guess it. Motion Irvin in the A gap, please, as well. Like the right A gap, please. Go.
First down and 10.
Good. Get the juices flowing. Waste of time. No, it's fine.
The Lions
Alright, flip it.
for the timeout.
Inside cross.
They need every second to be preserved.
I want you to.
And now they'll try
I want you
over
to drag
again.
X.
Second down.
I want you to block Gronkowski.
Giants come to the line. They put their
I want you to
receiver
motion
in
Allen out to the right side. I want you to streak Des Bryant A. And I want you to slide protect your line to the right twice. Alright, so your hot read to get it out quick if pressure screams out the right edge is X. But Allen's going to get to a tender spot that he's not used to seeing. You have to make a quick read and make a play. Like, I can't make it for you, but it's a tender spot. He's not used to being there.
down and 10. Going for the home run.
Kobe.
The ball is jarred loose.
You know what they say?
Easy call. Be safe. Put the
Aim for the
pressure
trees.
on
Alright,
the team to make
flip it.
plays
Inside
on
cross.
the offensive side to beat you.
Aim for the bushes.
Right here, you call something very conservative. Third down.
Well, let me see the play here. Play action audible. He's sending pressure off that right edge. I want you to quick audible up.
First down.
I want you to streak RB. I want you to
Quarterback.
motion Urban out for the first down.
With the wide receiver.
You might have RB. You might have RB if you can sneak it in. Got him.
The 40.
Game. Oh!
What a hit.
God, Gronk. All right, good punt time. Good punt.
Not a good play call. You got
Was
the
the
ball lead.
route to the left going to be open?
He went to use red zone.
That play,
I mean,
the defense stops
maybe.
it. Now it's up to your
But
defense.
you had the right hot read, and Gronk has got to hold that.
Not great.
Pretty good. Get over there. Great punt. Settle.
That punt sets up the
4.
defense
Pretty
now
good.
in excellent position as
Could have been
they
better.
down the football inside.
All right, so
The Lions
I mean,
I'd play man here.
yeah.
looking to put a drive together.
And just look where his halfback is, and then we're gonna use the linebacker.
Always a tough thing to do in a situation.
I wouldn't let him scramble, so I'd run contained.
Don't try to
I wouldn't let him scramble because that's how he's gonna get the leverage on that route. He's gonna run auto motion to Y.
first down.
And then
Get this
what?
drive started.
I believe.
The right thing.
Wait for it. Just wait for it. Maybe not. Just watch X on a weird route deep downfield to the left. Oh no, he ran Rams post.
Fumble?
That's got to be safety.
In the end zone. That's a safety.
Deacon.
Oh,
Great
this
special
play
teams,
reminds
mind
me
you.
of the
Great
Super Bowl. Tom Brady getting sacked
Yeah.
on his first passing attempt against the New York Giants. When you're in your own end zone, you know you have to get rid of the football quickly. Quarterback didn't, and that's
Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't you do that?
All right, I want you to go
Got a big
gun
got a
bunch.
deep play for me?
Huh?
Let me hit the big play.
All right, yeah, right there. Yeah,
They can celebrate, Phil. What a feeling.
down.
Yeah, it's got to be great for them, and what a difference.
cross.
You look
Yeah.
at them walking on the field,
Max
you
Pro?
see
Yeah.
the emotion, the body language, and look at the
X on a
defense,
hook.
everybody head down, knowing all that work
I'd motion X on the hook and put A on a streak and motion B to the left and put him on a drag. So you do that because it mimics
Could have changed the play. Look
down the
out
route
how
we run
he's
from
gonna go
there.
down the field with the
It's
football.
just good practice to
So
do.
RB.
Yeah, you want to go RB.
First and 10.
It's probably going to cover it. Yeah.
I got it wrong.
What the heck was that throw?
Did not get my feet set.
And it's incomplete.
Do this. Does someone run verticals?
Don't throw off that back foot.
Remember when the internet wasn't working earlier? That was seems like a
There's
long
just
time
no
ago.
way you're
Right.
gonna be as good if you had good balance. That time the
Okay.
throw was
All right.
off the
Max protect. Max protect. I want you to leave that motion Evans over to the left. I want you to put him on a smoke screen. We want to go to the Des Bryant route. That route is so tender.
Yeah, just check it.
Yeah, he should get behind the defense really weirdly.
From the 23.
I
You
thought
didn't slide protect. You didn't slide protect. Call timeout. You slide protect to that side every time with the way this game plays. I'd call that again.
Out of timeouts.
They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody.
Max protect. Do it again. Just do it. Don't look at the alignment, you clown. That's not how the game
That's
works.
sort of how it works.
No, it's
I
not.
didn't think I beat you so bad.
All right, slide left twice. You got Irvin if you want him, potentially, but don't
Might fade
just...
Irvin.
No, that...
The Giants will take the snap from the 45.
God, you're so dumb sometimes.
Yes. Dad's playing a little defense right there.
How about this win? How much will this one count? You know, Jim, all wins are nice. This one was done easy. You didn't have to.
That was a chess match.
You feel good.
That was a great game.
You just
That was a great game.
The guy was a good player.
Yeah, he was good.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance.
You
saying
rate like
so
you
for now.
you ran the fade into the coverage because you thought that was better, but like the game doesn't play that way.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
I don't think so.
I just literally called and said, "Don't do that."
This is why we shouldn't have paranoid Deacon Jones on this one.
You need to figure out that whole mess and just find one unit that can play because it is an S show. Like, what you do is an S show. Like it's too much. It's too much for one man to handle. No wonder you get flustered and can't get adjustments in. You spend 75% of your time subbing guys in and out of the game.
Got to get the best players in the best positions to get plays.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, one more time? How'd you feel about the offense?
A lot of passing.
Yeah?
I like that route to the right side of the screen. It's fun.
You can do a lot of the similar stuff in that from Colts.
You got a nice play right there.
That's a good play.
What's the chat say?
Good game. I see through just said S show. Yeah. Guys, did you guys follow the channel like we asked?
Yes.
I appreciate it. They did?
No. Some of them did. Guys, good times out there on This Week in Madden, show 198.
We're two away.
getting close to show 200. What do you got for the fans, Gibbs?
Me? I don't know.
Any closing messages?
Not really. That was a good game.
All right, dudes.
If becoming a professional Madden coach could be a real thing, like I would love to be it.
You're.
I guess I was a coach.
Setup guy.
Yeah. Oh. Tell me more, Farls. I'm a good setup guy.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Such as the last 3 games I've seen you play, 2 against me, 1 against a random. You let up touchdowns at the end of the half in your last 3 games I've seen.
That's fine. That's a fair criticism.
Mistake-oriented football.
Yeah. Mistake-oriented football, and I would say your type of football is lack of preparation.
Debatable.
You run the ball because you're afraid to pass because you.
I impose my will on my
can't.
opponent.
No, that's not what it is. Yes, the run is effective, but if you could also pass at the same time in a passing offense because you were prepared to pick up blitzes, you would be the best player on the planet Earth. You would be. You would be. The way you play the game, you don't come prepared with the best arsenal at your disposal. You have the talent, you have the knowledge, but you don't bring to the best plays to the table and run them.
So, zone coverage, I could just use this Cromartie and this Sherman. I guess I'm not. I guess I'm just getting a little bit of hit power by subbing those guys out. I guess it doesn't really matter.
No. Just leave the one unit in. You don't need them. I would say that this is a game that doesn't necessarily play that well to like add hit power. Like specifically, like go nuts with quarters 3 deep. Sure, do that. Make a quarters 3 deep lineup only. But leave your big down 146. Just leave it.
You gotta get Von Miller back in.
Dafty Duck says, "Why does Z-Falls always chirp at Gibbs?"
He deserves it.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's the answer.
Chat doesn't even think that.
No?
Big compliments by Gibbs, man, at Farls. He cares, Farls. I care. Sue me, I care. I care about your game. I care about your success. I care about your game. Dafty Duck. Gibbs always telling Farls he could be great. Truth.
He's got the over 200. A lot of those are fake L's, but still.
Yeah?
I'd say I got 45 real L's. At least 40 to 45 real L's.
Yeah?
200 games over.
That bad at internet here?
Start of the year, I think.
Yeah, you do have terrible internet here. What's up with your download and upload speed? Gross.
It's because you're on Wi-Fi. I don't know if that's true. All right. Until next time,
Stay hungry.
lock up.
Lock up. Farls throws shades at Gibbs. Too much lip service. See, Farls is the guy on the team that runs laps every practice.